And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. It's Friday, aka Call Show Friday. We're here with the Crypto Boys, aka Miguel from Cultivate. From Dollar Cost Crypto, and we got Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. Guys, let's get into it.
Let's go.
Right, we're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast, man. We're here with the Crypto Mindset Boys right here, Charlie and Miguel. So, guys, quick enough before we get into the show, man. You guys got us. You guys got that. We could talk about money, girls, whatever it may be. Y'all are going to get a very well diversified Q&A today. Show. All right. Ain't nobody else giving this much value. Rumble.com/freshfit, as you guys know. Just a matter of time until we get banned off YouTube. But I will say this. We're out of YouTube jail, guys. All right. So, you guys are going to notice that the timestamps are going to now show in all of our videos. So you guys will be able to go ahead and see the parts of the podcast that you want right in the scroll bar right there. So go ahead and go back and watch any of our videos that you might have been pissed off that you couldn't see stamps, but they're there. We put stamps on every single video, but now you'll actually be able to see the breaks in the scroll bar, but guys, okay? So you'll notice that if you start watching our videos today. And then also check us out on Locals, guys, freshfit.locals.com.
We did the most numbers possible from that last Frank Castle video on Locals. So shout out to y'all, man, for real, because that was huge numbers.
Yeah, thanks for supporting. And Fresh will start doing more streams like before we go on live. You guys can kind of see what's going on. I've seen that some of you guys really enjoy that stuff, seeing us like interact with the girls before and all that other stuff before the craziness, because as you guys know, Fresh is a lot nicer to the girls than I am. I would never be able to do that shit. I'd just be telling them they're dumb right then and they're like, what the fuck? Like, yo, you're dumb. Okay, check us out, guys, on Megaphone. Also, get the audio version of the podcast there. Okay, just make sure you wear headphones. Also, check us out on freshfitpodcast.com. Get the merch, especially the Chris the Bum shirt, because he's living up to that name, especially this week. And then also, guys, check us out on Fresh to Fit Clips, man. It's our other YouTube channel. We're trying to get that channel over to 1 million subscribers, guys. So go ahead and subscribe. And we got another YouTube channel called More Fresh to Fit Clips, which is also linked below in our thing. We need to put the link on there for them, Chris, by the way.
Yeah, sure.
Well, Chris the Bum, right? So, and then also, Fresh, what about your vlog?
Guys, for all the vlog content, go check it out, man. 200K on the way. We also have as well live streams on there as well regarding blind dates, funny reaction videos, and as well occasional Myron Gaines intro. So guys, go check it out, man. Once again, 200K on the way. Let's go.
Yes.
And then, guys, it's going to be open May 1st. It's closed right now. So tune in for May 1st. We got you guys.
Get into that CEO network.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Also, we have Miguel as a guest in there.
Yes,
dropping
sir.
hella game or crypto and what coins to buy. Genius.
Hell yeah, man. That group is a lot of value, and the amount of like network connections you can make there is crazy.
Incredible, bro.
Everyone's just putting everyone on in there, dude. It's insane.
Yeah,
Get into that network.
People.
Thank you, man.
Cool. Right. And then also, guys, you could check me out on Fed 1811. As you guys know, I have more cases over there. Right now, I'm covering La Cosa Nostra. Every Thursday, I'm going to drop a Mafia video, and then Sunday, I'll do a regular live stream like I normally do.
Forget about it.
So, yeah, exactly. You know what time it is.
Forget about
So
it.
if you guys like the Italian organized crime stuff, go ahead and check it out. And then also, I'm working right now, guys. Michael Francis is going to come on the podcast. I'm just figuring out what day. As you guys know, he was a capo for the Colombo crime family back in the day. He was making like millions of dollars a week scamming gas stations back in the 70s. Hilarious. Awesome shit. He was one of the biggest earners. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about organized crime. We're going to talk about what it was like to be in that life back in the 70s. It was a different time.
I want to know what he bought with that money.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I think he bought a jet and shit. Like he was doing all kinds of crazy shit, man. But it's good. I'm really excited for it because, I was a former Fed and I used to do RICO cases, etc. So you guys are going to see a very unique situation. I think probably one of the first on YouTube where you're going to have a former Fed that did RICO cases and a mob guy in the same room talking to each other.
Damn.
That's gonna be fucking crazy now that I think about it. Yeah.
Kissing babies.
So guys, only on Fresh to Fit, baby. All right. So I'll let you guys know when we have a solid date, but he's gonna come. I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be a great interview. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's called Michael Francis. He has over 1 million subscribers on there. So yeah, man, we're trying to be diversified. We got you guys crypto experts. We got mob bosses coming in. We got people that are experts in their field, making money, getting girls. This is the most diversified men's podcast in the world, bro. We're the best.
Listen,
I keep
man.
saying we're the best. We're going to continue to be the best. They can imitate, but they can't replicate, baby.
You want to have fun, learn, and get hoes? One-stop shop, bro.
One-stop shop,
Bro,
baby.
you gonna look, man?
The fuck,
Yes.
man?
Come
All
on,
these
bro.
other guys try to be like us, but y'all can't, though. Y'all can't be like us.
You don't have the sauce, man.
Yeah, they ain't got the sauce. You guys can try to imitate the recipe, but you don't got the sauce, baby. All right? So anyway, without further ado, we got 2 special guests in the house.
What is going
You
on,
guys
man?
are, but they might not be.
Dollar cost crypto. Hex Jesus. What is going on, you guys, man? I'm happy to be back, man.
And can I say, we went to Vegas a couple weeks ago,
Right.
and Miguel and Charlie treated us like kings, man. Took us out to eat, to the club. Man, shout out to y'all niggas, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks for
man.
coming, man. It was a good time.
We're trying to get you back over there, man.
Bro, Vegas is fun, man. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. But you are right. It is a different culture out there compared to the club culture and stuff like that. It's way I call it Disneyland in
Yeah.
Vegas.
Adult
fun, though.
Disneyland.
It was fun. What about you?
Yeah, Cultivate Crypto is the YouTube channel and website that I run as well. Me and Dollar Cost Crypto are partners here for the Crypto Mindset is the brand that basically we run together. And yeah, we're just teaching people about the honest to goodness truth of what's happening in the crypto space. We've helped you guys, in previous bear markets and bull markets, right, get into crypto at advantageous times. And we tend to come here, right, when there is an advantageous time in the market,
Right.
and let everybody know. I think the last time we were here was just the week before Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
And at that time, Bitcoin hit its low for the bear market, which some people still don't believe is the low for the bear market at $15,500.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely the low, and we're in the early stages of a bull market. A lot of the guys who did jump into that last crypto mindset course in November, who kind of took the plunge, all those guys are, oh my God,
Right
like
now.
They're up big.
at least like
big
5 to 6x for most people.
Yeah.
And we had a guy on the stream earlier today on our channel basically say like he's a developer in the crypto space, and one of his lead managers, like lead developers, said like, bro, don't quit that course. Like you have learned so much more in that course about crypto than anybody else in this office knows. Stay in that course, make money. And then he actually was like, hey, bro, on the side, I'll give you a little bit of cash to manage. We were just like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
You can help people, give them advice and all that stuff, but don't take their money. Make sure to teach them and pay the knowledge forward. That's the one thing that we try to do with the course.
Smart.
Yeah, you don't want that liability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're holding on to someone's
I'll
money.
never forget, man. My first watch, I pulled up crypto, the profits. Like, they told me to go buy the coin Ethereum, pulled that out, and then bought the watch.
Which one?
Remember? The Rolex.
The one you bought on camera?
Yeah, with Mike.
That one, right?
Yeah.
The iced out one?
Yeah.
The nigga one?
Yeah. Not smart, but yeah. You saw that one. You saw that one.
Stupid. So I'll hit some of these chats real quick, and then we'll get into it, because I want to get an overview, guys, of where the market is right now, and what's going on, just to bring everybody up to speed. Because as you guys know, the crypto market fluctuates damn near every
Up and
day,
down,
every
yeah.
week, every month, and it changes drastically. So Joe Kogo sending our love and support all the way from North Texas. Shout out to you, my friend.
Thank you, bro.
And then we got here Kool-Aid Man, 44 minutes late. Chris is a bum. This is true, bro. Kool-Aid Man. Various layers. Speaking of which, don't worry, guys. Tommy Sotomayor will be back very soon. Speaking of Kool-Aid Man. Various layers. Let's go. Shout out you guys. Big bossing.
Shout out to
you.
Cody. Various layers.
And then we
Repping
got
Time
here.
Fitness. I'm in the building.
Shout out to you, my friend.
Sean M. Long haul truck drivers, oil rig workers, traveling businessmen, etc. How the fuck is it possible to keep a girl loyal in 2023 when many of these jobs are gone weeks to sometimes months at a time? Ooh, it's a good one. That's tough,
It's tough, bro.
It's tough, man. Because
It's tough. Man, yeah, guys, we're not telling you that it's easy to keep a girl loyal nowadays, because everything in society tells them to not be loyal and tells them to exercise options, tells them to be hoes, tells them to go out there and explore. So it's tough, man. That's why I tell you, I'll have more than one chick, bro.
I think personally, if that's your business or that's your like career, having a girl long term is probably gonna be bad for you, because you can't really maintain that relationship off and on. So I would say, bro, just be single, bro, at that point.
Yeah, and then it also helps to have training wheels, right? Like we kind of criticized Ben Shapiro for this when he was talking about, oh yeah, like I should get married, blah blah blah. Like one of the reasons why he's able to say something like that is because he had training wheels in place. He had a girl that come from a really strict Jewish family. She had morals. She was more scared of God than necessarily missing an experience. If you really want to keep girls loyal, religion is one of your best friends, bro. Getting with girls like that. Or actually religious, not campers that are like, I went to Catholic school.
That's a good
and
point.
they're still sluts.
Or have an understanding where like she's not your girl, but when you come to town, you can smash, have a little bit of fun. But nigga, she goes smash somebody else probably the next day after.
So if you want a girl that's gonna be loyal like that, man, a lot of the times you're gonna need buffers in place to contain because you guys gotta remember, bro, hypergamy, right? Like the negative side of female nature, it's been contained all these centuries by religion, shame, morals, strong family units, having a child. All these things used to kind of curb it, but they're gone now. So you need some semblance of that to keep a girl loyal in 2023. Is it foolproof? No, but it will help.
Nobody's safe.
So it is what it is, bro. I mean, you're gonna want a girl that with that type of job, yeah, you definitely want a girl that believes in God and is scared of God.
Or
allegedly, Chris.
No,
allegedly,
but these guys have like the best kind of jobs where like these are like truck drivers, guys who are in oil rigs, or like some of the best investors because they can literally collect their cash, put it away, and go back to work.
And so they're driving, they can take in new information as well, study. Like we've actually had people in the mindset course and stuff that they go out for like 2 weeks at a time. They'll listen to all of our content, then they come back home, they review some of their notes, like they verbally say on their phone or something, and then they review some of the like, things we share on screen, how to like open a wallet and different things like this. And some of those guys like are the best, most diligent people. So, you know, if anybody's going to create a system for, you know, chicks and everything, they can do that too.
That's smart. All right.
W. Chris, appreciate that. Wants LDA. What do the crypto guys think of Hex and Pulsechain and the Flare airdrop from Coinbase?
Love it, of course, man. But you need Hex to get Pulsechain right now. But in terms of the Flare airdrop, basically that was an airdrop for guys who held on to XRP, and Coinbase didn't distribute. So a lot of people, this is why we tell people to, you know, get your coins in your own custody, because a lot of times when you hold coins, you also get free coins as well. Like you sort of like if you own an NFT, they give you a free NFT, sort of like that. Okay. But the Flare airdrop was kind of a lot of people had a bunch of XRP on Coinbase and they didn't get that free coin there. So now they're just Coinbase is going to list the Flare airdrop now. So shout out to the XRP boys, they're up right now. That's good, man.
All right.
Just so you guys know, so we can get the phone because the phone lines are open right now. The number to call into the show is 515-605-9740. Yeah, 515-605-9740. If you guys want to call in, if you want to skip the line though. It's the most enthusiasm Fresh has shown on the show in a very long time.
No, you know what it is?
Okay, excited.
So I've been told I speak with no emotion. So now I'm gonna add emotion. That's simple, man. There you go. Sir. That's what it was, man.
W Fresh,
Listen,
yes, sir.
I'm glad to be here, but I speak very like monotone because I didn't know how to speak properly. But now I do. So here we go.
Yes, sir. W Fresh, yes, sir.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, he still hates y'all niggas. Don't worry about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Niggas.
Yeah, it does. Okay, 515-605-9740.
Can I ask you can I say one thing just before that next super chat? Talking about the Pulsechain stuff as well. Just one thing I wanted to add to that is a lot of people in crypto kind of get triggered by this a little bit, right? Which is I think and we think, right, that Pulsechain is pretty much one of the best opportunities out there right now for anybody who's absolutely brand new to crypto. Right. Now, I guess there's two ways to look at that, right? Why do people get triggered in crypto about that, right? And then why is that opportunity actually there, right? So in crypto, right, I mean, Hex Jesus here, we had Richard Hart on the show a while back with you guys, and he just kind of, like Trump, right? He's the divisive figure and people go one way or the other, right? In crypto. So there's a lot of people in crypto that anything related towards Hex, they're just like, I'm not going to touch it, blah, 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 right? Because they don't understand it. They haven't taken the time to look into it. They basically take the media, the crypto media that distorts that project from the very beginning. There's a lot of gatekeeping that's been going on there. And a lot of people have made a ton of money on that project, right? And so that opportunity is something like, okay, we want to make money, right? We're here to make money. So if that has done a 10,000x in the past, you probably want to be a part of that ecosystem, right? Now you got guys like Ivan on Tech, BitBoy, and a few other large crypto channels, which are like, okay, we don't care what the crowd thinks. We see the money opportunity here with Hex and Pulsechain, and we're going to take it. So that's the side where you can kind of, I would say, once you've done enough research, watch both of our channels when we talk about Hex and stuff, you'll understand why we like it, right? And then on the other side of the coin, in terms of why Pulsechain is one of the best opportunities for new people, it's a fair launch, right? It's coming out where everybody is on an equal playing field from people who have a lot of money, the whales in the market. I think the largest whale in the Pulse ecosystem, what did he sacrifice for Pulse? Like $30 million?
Plus, yeah, it was a lot. I mean, there was like $2 billion, like in terms of money into the projects, there was over $2 billion sacrifice into both projects.
And he had to sacrifice or get into the project the same way as everybody else, which is a fair launch. A lot of projects in crypto, they do these things called seed and pre-seed or ICOs, right? Where they're basically like, okay, all of our friends and family, right? We'll get you guys in right away. And then the other people will get in on the seed. We'll be pre-seed. Somebody else will be seed, right? And then we'll have public round and then we'll do launch, right? So there's all these layers of people who have advantages, right? Whereas with Pulsechain, everybody's on the same level playing field. So that's great. And then, I mean, Richard Hart is pretty much one of the best tokenomics creators in the crypto space. And so when he says he's built a coin to do a 10,000x, I didn't believe it at first. I thought this was crazy. But then we saw it in the last bull market. It actually happened, right? So we have very strong conviction that he'll be able to do the same thing with Pulsechain. And so we're going in this course, right? There's a very good chance that Pulsechain could launch during the course itself. And so we're going to basically be helping people who are brand new to that, who might not be able to understand it right away, to get in very smoothly in a DeFi native manner where you hold your own coins. But then we also make sure that that's a portion of your portfolio, right? But you have the other stuff like Ethereum and Bitcoin and your other stuff that's safe. So we want to make sure that to balance it, because of course it is a risk getting into anything that's brand new. But at the same time, with no risk, there's no reward. So you just have to, understand that for yourself. And we try to teach people about that opportunity in a non-emotional way, because too many people out here in the crypto space, I think, are just, I don't like that guy, so I'm not going to get into the project. Everybody liked Alex Mashinsky, right? What did he do? He fucking stole everybody's money, and he basically did it in a way that he got away with it. It's really fucked up. So, Richard Hart has been out here actually helping people to avoid those things, avoid custody by other people. Self-custody is the main way to do it in crypto, and we teach that DeFi native strategy.
So pretty much what's going on is like we're trying to show people the number one opportunities to make money, but at the same time, you don't want to be married to a coin. It's like just like spinning plates. You want to have you want to have a couple of coins and stuff like that, but you don't want to have all your cash in just one thing, right? But if you get into these opportunities, you make some money. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Fair enough.
Cool. Yeah.
And just so you guys know, if you want to cut the line, super chat in the last 4 digits of your number, and that will help you cut the queue. So you can go ahead and ask a question, whether it's money, girls, cryptocurrency, whatever it may be.
And we're doing 20 and up.
It's going to be 20 and up.
Yep.
From this point. Okay.
No, I mean for phone lines.
Phone lines, yeah.
Oh, for the phone lines. Okay. All right, cool. Eric Aquino goes, what are some habits you guys let go and some habits you guys gained?
I let go, for example, partying. I let go eating junk food. I gained the gym. I gained speech class, and also gained as well new friends. So
nice.
You?
I'm trying to think of a habit that I've curbed recently. Well, one of the things that I've been doing is ground school for learning how to fly. That's one of the things that I've regretted not doing when I was a teenager.
You're
when
gonna
I had
fly?
the chance. Yeah, my dad's a pilot. I know how to fly a plane. I just don't have the required skills to land or take off yet.
Oh, cool.
So that's a new habit that I'm basically forming right now. And sometimes you have to give up a few party nights for that, so it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For you?
Well, I'm a degenerate, so
we know that.
So I mean, pretty much, I've toned down a little bit of the. I like playing craps a lot, so I toned down craps a little bit and kind of toned down the whole. I would like 1 cigar a week, sort of thing. Yeah, so I turned that down a little bit, but at the same time, too, I'm also doing a lot of shooting now as well and stuff. So it's just trying to get healthier habits and stuff like that. I've been seeing you, man. You've been going to the gym a lot, man. I've seen you, bro.
Thanks, bro.
You look great, dude.
Thank you, man. He's like a milk dud. But it's all good. It's all good, man.
Like black licorice.
Yeah, I mean, he took his shirt off one time. I was like, what the fuck? Why your body so smooth, nigga? Anyway, with me, I guess one habit I would say, I mean, ever since 2021, basically like gave up boozing pretty much all the way. So
I think we drank for the first time at a 1 mil party.
What was that?
For the first time we drank was a 1 mil party.
The first time, yeah. Like I can remember the 2 times I got actually sauced. When we were with the Tape Bros in Romania back in October of last year, and then the 1 mil party, and that's the last times that I could think of. And then before that, I didn't get sauce since like 2021.
Any new habits?
Nah, I'm kind of just doing the same shit I've been doing.
Okay.
Just eliminating the booze. You know what I mean?
Like
just
winning.
going to just continuing to go to the gym. I've told you guys before, consistency plus time, equals results. Researching a lot for the show to try to get new topics and shit like that. Yeah. That Chris the Bum shirt is lit. Ha ha ha. Sorry, appreciate that. Dustin Olson just signed up for my 5th course. Great for all experience levels. Don't be poor anymore. Yeah, bro.
There you go, bro.
You guys, and the link is below to go ahead and get in, man. Myron, Tate, I just want to thank you for everything you do. You motivated me so much that I am in the process of becoming a police officer. And after being let go, I passed my written exam today and passed my PAT. That's probably the physical assessment battery. Today is my BD. Hey, congratulations, my friend.
Nice.
Good job for you. GC, shout out to DCC and CC Moon Gang. We up. Shoo. All right.
Moon Gang.
Naren Rad 619 goes, does it ever hurt your head dealing with these females and have to take a Tylenol off the show? Yeah, guys. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start like coming up with topics for the nighttime show. But yeah, keeping things in line and keeping girls from saying a bunch of stupid shit and going on random tangents. Yeah, it's annoying, bro. It really is. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like running the show and making sure everything kind of flows and everything, it is a pain in the ass. I ain't gonna lie.
And you guys are the best at that too, because like I'm seeing a lot of shows like springing up right now. They're having girls on and they can't keep these girls in check at all. At all. It's just like a conversation here, there. It's the multiple, but you guys are like literally. I haven't seen anyone that's been able to just keep the girls in line and keep them going one on one. That's big shit.
I get criticized a lot for like being too mean to the girls or like not letting them talk or cutting them off or whatever. But what people don't understand is that like a lot of these girls don't have radio etiquette. A lot of these girls, quite frankly, are morons. They're not able to organize their thoughts and think. They just talk how they feel. And they just go on random fucking tangents. Like we had some girl come on, like this old auntie, Chris's favorite chick, come on, going on random tangents about race and shit like that. That had nothing to do with the conversation at hand. Stupid. So and she's a YouTuber. She should know better. Yeah. I mean, it's like that's what I mean when I say like a lot of these people that come on, they can't articulate their thoughts very well.
If you look at what girls do in private, their convos is like all over the place. So like she's talking. It's never like concrete, constructed conversations. Never.
So and here's the other thing too. Like you guys might not notice because I know a lot of you guys like criticize us and be like, oh, y'all are mean to the girls. Why are y'all being extra? Blah blah blah. What you guys don't get, and you would only really understand this in the studio, and I think you guys have seen this before. You must assert dominance with girls immediately. Like otherwise, if you show weakness with one, the other ones are going to try you. So y'all might criticize Chris, you're so mean, blah, blah, blah. No, we have to be that way to keep the girls in check. That's how y'all see the girls like don't really speak too much unless they're spoken to. They're not going crazy. They're not on their phones. They're not acting wild. And here's the thing. We've given them like 3 to 4 warnings before that. Could you guys imagine if we didn't give them any warnings and we just kind of let them behave however they wanted?
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy.
By the time we turn the cameras on and we go live, we've warned them 3 to 4 times not to be disrespectful, and they still act disrespectful.
Yeah. And you got to tell them not to be drunk when they come up here, too.
Yeah. We tell them.
Yeah. They get triggered, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, if y'all like chaos, go watch the other shows, but you guys will see the stark difference in how we run our shit versus how they run their shit. Our shit is a very, tight ship where we have to be because the girls act crazy if you don't, bro.
Right. Chris is gonna have to bring out because he was a kindergarten teacher. He's got to bring out the fucking talking stick.
Yeah, bro, they're like fucking children, bro. When they come in here, we got to get them in line. So I mean, for all the people, oh, y'all are mean to the girls, man. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all clearly don't deal with women. You clearly don't deal with women. You know what I mean? Mad Max, how do I call in? It's my first time, boys. The number to call in is 505-605-9740, guys. All right. My boyfriend is a big fan, Myron. Can you take his case? No, probably not, man. Like, guys, don't hit me up saying, yo, cover my Fed case. Like, bro, unless it's something that the people want, I literally have like a list of like 30 cases that I got to cover. You guys have been spamming Angie. So yeah. You didn't have to cut me off. Sensei Diamond Hands. Okay.
That's a meme from our channel.
Okay. Yeah, Samoa Bams, just to show love to the USOs doing God's Usos. What's the Usos?
It's basically brother and Samoan.
Okay. Doing God's work behind the scenes to the Uso Chris and Big Mo and all mods. Let's get it.
Let's get it, Oos. Talk your shit, Oos.
Speaking of Samoans, Chris, you want to tell the people, not Chris, Mo, you want to tell the people how much weight you've lost?
Yes, it is now 97 pounds down.
Damn.
I can't start for those who been watching the show. I started from 500. I'm officially at 403. And the new pants just came in, so I'm officially 14 pants sizes down. I started at 64. I am currently now at 50. So thank you guys. Thank you guys that's been watching and paying attention. I see a lot of y'all been noticing. You already know why they hate. We create, but I really say lose weight. I eat spinach and kale to tell these bitches to go to hell.
Yeah, what do you got to say to the haters that say, yo, bro, you're losing weight so slow? Oh.
I only pay attention to the people who actually do their due diligence.
Damn.
So
okay.
All right.
He lost a whole person, man.
You feel me, Chris?
When's the Ryan Dawson stream? The people need to learn the truth about them boys. Okay, Ryan Dawson. I was actually talking with him yesterday, guys. It's coming very soon. It's gonna come probably. I think May 1st is gonna be when we do it. Only
on Rumble.
It's well, we could do the first part on YouTube. We just can't do the second part on YouTube.
Rumble
with them fresh scared. He's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Basically, you guys are probably wondering what the hell are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about September 11th and everything that was involved with it. Okay. Yeah. All I'm going to say is that we're going to come really prepared. We're going to come with FBI 302s, which is the FBI report, CIA documents, etc. A bunch of FOIA documents that it's not just conspiracy theory bullshit anymore. It's quite literally facts. If y'all know what I'm saying.
Isn't there like $1 trillion missing?
Yeah.
Right the day before, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to cover all that stuff with 9/11 very extensively. I've been working very closely with Ryan Dawson, sharing information. So that podcast is going to come very soon for all you guys. So yeah, I've seen a bunch of shit, so it's crazy. Anyway, Repentine Fitness. Have y'all heard what happened to Nick Trigley from bodybuilding and BS?
No.
I have. We're helping out actually with that situation, so don't worry. Yo, Fresh, just giving you a daily reminder of how dark you are. LOL, all love though. And by the way, want to call in 0550. Okay, cool. Just 2C. And then Chris, you want to actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Can you guys give us an overview of what's going on with the crypto market right now? And then we'll just hit the phone lines.
Yeah, definitely. You want to jump on the market, and then I can answer that guy's question a little bit later.
Yeah. So pretty much since last time we were here, right? We specifically choose when we want to come on to the show and stuff because we want to make sure that everyone gets in at the fucking best prices, right? So last time we were here, all-time low of Bitcoin. Within a month or so, all-time low of Hex, Ethereum. We're buying $800 Ethereum. Like all these guys were buying. Everybody here, everyone in the red pill was buying $800 Ethereum, and right now we're at what? 1900.
Yeah,
we're at 1900 right now, and we'll pull up later. We'll pull up
some prices,
these prices to show exactly the timing and the price that we help people get in at too.
So what's going on right now is that we were the first market to crash. Now we're the first one rocketing back up right now. We have stocks kind of like a little muddling because of the Federal Reserve increasing interest rates. We are the Fed's pretty much promised that we're going to get somewhere between 2 to 3 more raises. Okay. So right now we're at 4.75. On the interest rate, we're going somewhere between 4.25 to 4.5%. 5.5%. So we are going to pretty much have 3 raises from now until I would say July. So typically, when the Federal Reserve stops increasing interest rates, we have a little stock market crash. That's happened just about every single time. So it's looking like we're pretty much going to have like in the crypto space, we're pretty much going to have like hot boy summer in the crypto space. But then after that that last increase, we're going to take a nice dip down. So
and when is that Fed increase coming?
So that's going to happen. The last one's happening on it's
July 25th and 26th. So I think it's the next 3 are May 3rd, middle of June around the 14th, I believe. I have to double check that one. And then the last week of July, which probably is around the 25th or 26th. I have to double check those exact dates, but roughly around there.
Early May, mid-June.
And late July.
Late July. Yeah. And these increases are going to be 25 basis points. So it's going to be more expensive to take a loan, more expensive to get a house, more expensive on credit cards, more expensive on getting a car for any loan. So basically this is putting a huge amount of pressure on the US economy. I mean, just recently we've had, banks fail basically. We've had like 3 crypto banks fail, but that's off the back of basically Silicon Valley Bank failing. Basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we're talking about that. Yeah.
Yes.
So all this stuff started crashing around that time, right? But what ended up happening is because people didn't know where to put their money, people started just buying up crypto.
Okay.
So the crypto market just took off. Mm-hmm. Which is really good. So I mean, recently we were like at what $31,000 Bitcoin and stuff like that. So we were like the market's heading really hot. So basically, the rest of the market's kind of going to be shaky, except crypto is basically we're going into about a half a year pump. So we're looking to hit something maybe $38,000 to $44,000 Bitcoin. We're looking to see all-time highs, touching the all-time high of Ethereum again this year,
or towards it.
Yes, because we've gotten some big upgrades on Ethereum. We finally have Ethereum 2.0 out. That means you can stake your Ethereum and earn a 4% yield finally. I think we've been talking about this since almost 2 years.
A while back.
They finally freaking did it.
Yeah.
It's done. So now you can finally take your Ethereum and take it out. So anytime you want to earn that dividend, you can earn that dividend now. So it's about 4 to 6% dividend.
And not have to keep it there.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want to pull it out,
which exchanges? I know Coinbase lets you do that, right?
Yeah, Coinbase, Kraken, and stuff. But we recommend people to kind of figure out to do it themselves. But the problem is it takes 32 Ethereum. So that's a lot of cash.
Oh, you have to stake 32 Ethereum
to
bare
do it by
minimum.
yourself. To do it by yourself.
Oh, okay.
But if you do it with Coinbase, there you go.
Yeah,
with one Ethereum.
And Coinbase has recently been trying, because like Gary Gensler basically took crack into court, not to court, but to basically to task, right? And said, like, you guys are doing staking. You can't be doing that. And they were like, well, you never told us that we couldn't. And you also never told us how to do it with compliance. But they just basically said, screw you, you're done. Right.
Yeah.
And so Coinbase is like, oh shit, we don't want that as well. So they've been working more closely for staking with Rocket Pool.
Yeah, shout out to Rocket Pool.
Rocket Pool is a good product. RPL is the ticker symbol. It's around $50 right now. That one should go above 100, 150 later this year. That one's doing really well. And because they're linked to Coinbase.
Is that a coin?
Yep.
It's a coin as well as a product where basically if you don't have the 32 Ethereum, then you can stake with a pool of people. So if you have one Ethereum, you'd find 32 other people with one Ethereum.
What's the APY on the staking in Ethereum with 32 bare minimum?
It's about 5%.
About 5%, right?
And it's real yield, right? There's actual revenue being made on Ethereum.
And how do you get paid that? Because I get messages on that crap all the time. Like, do they like, hey, stake your Ethereum?
It basically goes into account and then you can grab it from there. But I mean, basically, we can even make you a fresh and fit pool.
Okay,
fresh and fit pool, and then anyone can put Ethereum into there, and then basically everyone gains their yield from there, and then you guys as or whoever runs the pool gets a little cut off that. It's not a lot, but just a little something.
It's 5% annual. Do you get that paid annually or monthly or weekly?
It's basically daily.
It's daily.
It's basically daily, just small amounts every single. But it just
compound.
It just
and
compounds.
where does it get sent to?
It just stays there, and then you just hit the button and you collect it.
Okay,
That's it.
So it stays on your.
It just stays on there. But
is there any downsides to it for staking your Ethereum?
Basically,
because it used to be you couldn't pull it out.
Yeah,
that used to be the negative.
That was a problem.
So here, this is one negative with it. Is basically that it's always better if you could do it yourself because you control it.
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes you can have things being bad operators, and they get something called slashing, which then it's like a fee. Like basically, you try to do some like fuck shit, and then you get penalized for it. But with Rocket Pool and some of these other things, they're not doing that. They're going to make sure to keep you safe. But the thing is like the only reason we're even bringing these up is because we understand like 32 Ethereum is a lot of money.
Yeah,
it is a lot of. It's over $50,000 for 32 Ethereum. It's a lot of cash.
Yeah.
So we understand everyone's going to have to like just pony up, just an Ethereum here and Ethereum there. So it's kind of like you leave some on Coinbase, you leave some on Rocket Pool, and then eventually when you build yourself up to that point where you have 32, then you take them out and you do it yourself. But it's the same thing, just like spinning plates.
How would you stake it by yourself? Or you mean you use one of these outlets to stake it on there? Okay,
exactly.
You can stake it on Coinbase, on Rocket, whatever. And once you got your 32, you stake it on there, and then bam, you just let it.
Yeah, and we'll teach people how to do it if they do have the 32 Ethereum. But basically, you just need a laptop, and you just download a program running a node, and then you just leave the laptop on. That's it. But so it's pretty low maintenance and stuff. But it's just you need to be able to. I would say decentralized where you're putting your Ethereum on. You don't want to have it all in one place. You never do. You always.
So there's no penalty for like getting it out, because you would think if you're staking it, there's got to be a catch.
So the one catch is basically right now there's about, you can only withdraw about 1,800. They're going to increase that, but 1,800 a day in and out
in the entire Ethereum network.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, a lot of people hold on to.
So you can't make more than $1,800 a day.
Well, no, 1,800 Ethereum. So let's say, for example, Binance, right?
Yeah.
They're staking their Ethereum. They have billions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
They can take let's say they try to take 1,800 out in a day, or multiple entities try to take out the Ethereum, contract and everything will only let 1,800 Ethereum be distributed that day. Then there's that cap. Once that cap is hit, the next day, okay, who's got the next 1,800? You kind of have to follow the line of people trying to basically get out.
They limit how much people can go in and out, just because they don't want everyone just keep going in and out like crazy, like thousands and millions of coins basically.
It'll screw the price around.
Right.
When you go in and pull the money out,
so
like only
you put, like, let's just say I stake my Ethereum.
Yeah.
Now it's earning money.
Yep.
And then I pull it out, and now it's back in my wallet.
Okay.
That's so that action, they're allowing 1,800 Ethereum to do that a day
per person, or you mean the whole community?
I think the whole community for now. It's just because it just barely happened like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're over time they're going to increase.
So you got to be in line pretty much if you want to pull your thing out. Okay.
You have to plan it far in advance.
But there's pools because you get a receipt. There's pools that basically give you people will just trade you that Ethereum for this. So there's like secondary markets where you can just trade it off hella easy. And so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But the thing is, for most people, if you just got one Ethereum, you don't have to stake it. Just leave it there and stuff.
I think the takeaway here is if you're going to stake it, be prepared to leave it in there for
exactly.
Like, don't do one of this fucking ninja shit. Like, oh, let me put it in there for like a week and then I'm pulling it out. Like, you're going to probably have to wait.
It's like smashing raw.
Yeah.
You put it in, you pull it out, you might get something. You never know.
There you go.
So there you go.
So
fantastic.
So basically, we're heading off like every stock market's not going to do too hot. real estate. I mean, real estate's actually doing really good here in Miami. Actually,
Yeah.
that's one of the right now. Miami's one of the hot spots for real estate still.
Hell yeah.
Sheesh. But most other markets are kind of heading down right now, so things are kind of cooling off. So it's a sort of thing like crypto's one of the places where you can put some money in, get some multiples. We're going to take some profits later in the year, buy back in, and then we're going to ride this next bull market into 24 and stuff, because we're pretty much going to have a really good market in 2024 because we got the Bitcoin halving and we have the election coming up as well. Because anytime a president is trying to get elected or congressman, no bills get passed. There isn't any because normally, you know how these crooked senators or these crooked officials and stuff, they kind of go after every market and stuff because they don't like people making money, right? Well, during times when they're trying to get elected, oh, look at that, magically they're your friend now. No, because they want campaign money and stuff like that. So when people are getting elected, basically the country stops doing they stop being negative against any industry. So during that time, I mean, crypto's going to do very well and stuff, because they're pretty much what they did recently with the whole Silvergate thing is that they kind of kicked the can down the road. They've given banks about a 1-year extension loan. So the Federal Reserve has this program where they can take your basically these bonds, these credit defaults, these bonds that you essentially taken out for these mortgages, and they can give it to the Fed. The Fed would literally print all the money back and just give them all their money. So the banks that would be dead in the water right now are just sending money to the Federal Reserve right now to get cash for deposits, so there's no bank runs.
IOUs.
Yeah, but for it's a 1-year thing. So banks are in trouble. They essentially, what the Federal Reserve did is basically allow money creation, but on top of that, allowed basically the Democrats not to look so bad during the election.
Because basically what it does is it's a way to print money. So in 2019, right, when they had the repo market, it was October of 2019, because I think they were starting that in the summer of 2019, the repo market.
Yeah.
And around October,
right before COVID.
Yeah, about 9 months before COVID, right after we started basically getting the inverted yield curve going into what would be only a 2-month recession during the pandemic, right? Yeah. But it's the same playbook in a relatively similar part of the market. So Bitcoin goes on 4-year cycles. 2023 is analogous to 2019. And in 2019, they were like, okay, we want to print money, right? And so they're printing money in October. The New York Times said, basically on a headline, you can go look it up online, and the New York Times said, quoted Jerome Powell as saying, the repo market is not a way for us to print money. It is not quantitative easing, right? Which was a lie. And then they just ramped that up once they got into basically the COVID crash of.
And quantitative easing, guys, is basically printing more money. It's a fancy way of saying printing money.
Every single thing the Fed does is printing money. Yeah. That's all they do. Is they can't do anything else. That's all they do. Increase interest rates.
Print money or increase interest rates.
Or make it cheaper to borrow. But it's all about money printing.
So this action is a way for them to increase the supply of money, right? Which is technically not printing, right? Because they're giving it to the banks, but it's a way for them to print without saying they're printing, without saying they're pausing interest rates.
Because basically, if they don't, we're in some trouble, you guys. Basically, we're after 2024, we're probably heading into a recession.
Right.
Another one.
Yeah. There's if you look at the inverted yield curve of 10 and 2-year bonds, if you look at that chart, every time it goes below zero, right, it basically says, okay, within a year and a half, we're gonna have a recession, right? And when that comes back up above the line of zero, that's usually either just a couple months before that or a couple months after that. That's when the true recession starts. So there's still risk in the market for sure, but there's a couple other factors, right? Including the ones he was talking about with the Fed. But one other factor that a lot of people aren't thinking about, because in the United States, people are so focused on the United States only, they forget about other countries, right? We have everything going on with BRICS, with Russia.
I was going to ask
China.
you that next. How is BRICS going to affect the crypto market as well? Because obviously Saudi Arabia, as you know, who is our longtime ally, they went ahead and aligned themselves with China and Russia and Brazil, etc. South Africa.
One thing I just want to mention, because I know there's a lot to talk about here, but the one little small thing I want to mention before that is just in October of last year, Hong Kong, which is basically the funnel now for crypto into China and out of China, it's like the choke point basically there, so they can keep track of everything. In October of last year, Hong Kong basically said, we're going to make crypto completely legal, right? Which at the top, literally the top of the bull market in 2021, at $64,000 Bitcoin, they said, we're going to ban Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these cryptos. You can't do anything with it. Market crashed the second half of that year, right? And the end of the year as well. And then now they're like, okay, everything's good again. We created the bottom of the market. We've pumped up. That comes into effect in June of this year. So that's when Hong Kong, right now, I think there's 2 companies with a Hong Kong license. One of them is not Huobi, which is one of the largest crypto exchanges from China that had to leave, and now it's coming back.
Okay.
But yeah, since they've basically incentivized, hey, everybody, crypto's okay now, right? They're basically just doing the opposite of what the United States is doing to mess with their markets.
They're just messing. They're basically China's looking like, oh, they're anti-crypto. Now we're gonna be full on crypto. Oh, they're full on crypto. We're gonna be anti-crypto. They're just doing that to mess with. I mean, it's all this political stuff. But I never I honestly, we know almost for the most part we don't usually get too many recessions, and for the most part the recessions are pretty light. But the only reason I'm saying there might be a recession in 25 is because if
25 or 24
in 25.
Okay.
In 25, no, they're gonna pump up the market into 24 to keep for the election cycle. And I think if Trump wins, they're just gonna let it. Just
I think Trump will win.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want him to win.
He's
honestly.
better for the economy.
I think
is
Trump is
way
going to
better
win. There's no way Biden is getting reelected.
No.
Trump is
absolutely
going to win. I think if anything, him being charged, being indicted by this New York court, this New York grand jury, excuse me, it's going to add to the hype. And people are going to say, yes, let's get a president who's under indictment in office. Yes.
But if he wins and they let the whole thing fall, then he looks really bad.
They're trying to make him look bad. I mean, that's because no matter what,
he won't do jail time for that crime though.
No.
Even if he's convicted of the actual felony, like it's such a bullshit crime. It's like the max penalty is extremely. I'm shocked they even were able to get him for the felony version. That crime is simply a misdemeanor, guys.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how you know that they had a hard on for him.
Yeah,
it's falsifying business records, is what it is. Is what they went after him for.
Gotcha.
For paying off that porn star Stormy Daniels. I have a whole video on it if y'all are interested in that case.
On Fedit.
Yeah, on Fedit. But yeah, in general, it's a fucking misdemeanor. It only becomes a felony if you're like falsifying the records in furtherance of another crime, typically. And I mean, it doesn't make sense, but yeah, they just have a hard on. But I honestly think, if anything, that is helping him. And the thing too, if you guys noticed, Trump did an interview with Nelk yesterday.
Yep.
Smart. He's going ahead. He's quick. He's slowly working towards getting the younger the younger generation's vote. He's putting himself out there on social media, etc. He's going to get the young people on the polls.
He's putting NFTs out there.
Yep. So I think it's going to be close between him and Ron DeSantis, but he's going to win just because he has more pull. Ron DeSantis is kind of like a local celebrity here in Florida.
Yeah.
And then once Trump wins, I think he's going to steamroll whoever the Democrats put in, whether it's Biden or Harris or whoever the fuck decides to run. But there's no way the Dems are going to win next election cycle. No fucking way. Biden has fumbled the bag way too many times on too many situations. There's no way. So, and that's good for crypto. I think. I think with Trump in office, the crypto will pump again.
No, definitely.
He tends to be like in the last time he was president, right? He was basically like, I'm not going to speak on it too much, here or there, basically, but basically was neutral towards it, which is actually great because usually you have Gary Gensler actually went in front of Congress this week, the head of the SEC,
punk ass motherfucker.
He's going to get fired, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Right. And it's one of these things where it's good to see a change in guard because right now crypto is just not getting treated fairly. So as long as I would say politicians are neutral towards it, or at least, not like they're not going after it like it's their, favorite thing to try to go out there and kill, which they can't anyways. Then that allowed crypto to flourish for sure.
And one thing, shout out to Trump. Trump's been killing it with these NFTs.
Really? He has NFTs?
Yeah,
Trump
they've been making good money.
What the fuck?
We actually
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
we recommended his first NFT series during the last course. I think it was in December.
When
he came out with them.
It was December. They came out for $100. They went up to as high as I think $2,500 each.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now right now I think they're
NFTs are like down bad. So I mean the fact that he has one successful one is
if I'm telling you right now, go on OpenSea, Trump NFTs, you use Ethereum to buy it. Hey, I ain't your mom, but I'm probably telling you if Trump's running in 24, you think those NFTs ain't gonna run?
Yeah.
Right now it's kind of calm right now. I'm actually gonna pick some up right now myself. Okay. I have some. I'm gonna pick up some more because during the election, imagine if they're full on election and they're like him and Biden or whatever, and then they're arguing right there in the in terms of who's gonna be the president for those what is it, the three talks? I forget what
when they do
called.
the debates.
The debates, right? During the debates, you could probably sell it right there for like crazy money,
killing.
Because
it's not financial advice. Not financial advice. That's what Miguel's gonna do. So if he's gonna do it, I mean, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, we very rarely ever even talk about NFTs. Like rare. We have an NFT course to tell you if you're gonna do this, like here's the safety ways to do it.
Yeah,
and we have some experts in there, but there's very few NFTs we purchase. Like the Trump NFT is just such a damn no-brainer because we call it normies or just like any average guy is like oh yeah, the Trump NFT, I'll just buy that.
And again, there's a lot of people who won't as well, which is good to have a walled garden or a moat, because there's a lot of people, I don't like him, so I'm not going to buy that. It's like, do you like making money?
Yeah,
you know, like, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is mostly L on NFTs. I'm being like the chat right now is pretty right. Most NFTs, terrible idea.
Yeah, they are
Terrible.
They're a L.
But Trump literally, people are crazy for Trump. I mean, it's just like, think about it. Just look at all the fans. Like, Trump was the president of the United States, and he came up with. You think that's not going to make a ton of money?
Yeah, Trump.
I mean, come on,
Trump's NFTs.
Yeah, so he's the one. Fresh man. So he's the one. All right, so that's like the one, I guess, NFT that isn't going to lose you. But yeah, NFTs in general are definitely an L.
Right.
All right, so let's go ahead and hit the phone lines, because I know there's a bunch of people on the queue. We'll try to run through as many of them, guys. So when you put the number on 505-605-9740. Again, if you want to cut the queue, send in a super chat. The higher super chats are going to get read first, obviously, and then we'll try to see if we can get some free calls if we have time.
And also,
one question, guys.
One
question.
There you
All
go.
right.
All right, let's go with 0550.
Welcome.
$30.
What's up, caller?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
I hear you.
Wait, we hear something in the background.
Hello?
Yo.
Yep, we got you, man.
Oh, what's going on, man? Hey, man. Okay, so wow, this is crazy. Okay, so my question is, well, first things first, Fresh, you dark as fuck. But anyway, my question is, bro. My question is, so I'm trying to be in the music industry as an artist, and I'm like a singer, and I would sing to you niggas, but that shit gay. So I'm an artist, but in my current situation, I can't necessarily focus on music like fully. So I'm working 2 jobs right now, and I make around like $50K a year. And I want to invest in real estate so that I can get passive income, so that I can actually focus fully on music. But a lot of people have been recommending that I just do music now, but they're not in a situation that I want to be in. So should I take advice from them and just start music now, or should I invest in real estate and then focus on music later?
Well, this is basically how it goes, man. So all right, so yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and kill all the other streams. Come on over to YouTube, guys. We're gonna kill Twitch, Facebook, and Twitter. So come on over to YouTube real quick before I answer this question. Go ahead, Chris. You can start killing them. Come on over to YouTube. All right. So bro, this is one of those situations where you want to slowly segue into what you really want to do, right? So at some point, you obviously have to fund your life. You have to work your regular job, etc. You work your regular job, you make your money, and then as you're making your money, you're saving as much of it as you can so that you can go ahead and start buying assets. And when you buy these assets are going to be able to get you to a point where you don't have to work anymore. I'll be honest with you, though, 50K per year is not enough, my friend. You need to make more money. Because if you want to get into real estate and free yourself so that you have more time to work on your musical career, you're going to need to make as much money as possible that you can invest in the real estate more aggressively. The more aggressively you can invest, the quicker you can buy back your time. See what I mean here? So you can slowly start to segue away from your main job. But the thing is that you need to make more money. Now, the other thing, too, that I would say is that start looking at FHA loans so that you can get in with only about 3.5% down.
Bro, honestly speaking, look in the mirror, ask the question, is my music really that good? Because if it sucks, bro, what's the point? Secondly, like Myron said earlier, your income is terrible, bro. 50K a year, what are you going to buy? So, don't focus on real estate. Focus on either making more money or making better music to make more money as well. Because you have an income problem, my friend. So that's the biggest thing. Income problem.
And probably the easiest way for you to get into real estate is going to be like house hacking.
Yeah,
and stuff.
the FHA loan. So yeah, bro, you're gonna want that. For you, you're definitely gonna want that FHA loan, but that's only gonna get you one property, and then on top of that, you're gonna have to live in it for a year. You might have to live somewhere that's undesirable because you might not have the money to buy a bigger house. So these are all things you have to keep in mind. Now, I'm not telling you not to quit music. Like, obviously, still make music in your free time, but you might have to take a year or two where you're focusing on making more money, working maybe a third job, earning more money so that you even have the money to put a down payment on an FHA loan to house hack so that you can get your first property.
And with music, bro, you need marketing budget. And bro, I did a song, bro. I can tell you about marketing, how it works. Dude, that shit is not cheap. That's why I didn't push the song, honestly. But once again, if you want this dream, come on, Chris.
Is that the only reason, Fresh?
And I suck. But ultimately, bro, if you want to push music, bro, you need marketing budget or to be signed. So either way, bro, you need money ASAP.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I recommend for guys of any age, but especially younger guys, for the quickest way to kind of bring a new income stream in, sales.
Yep, sales.
Right?
Yeah.
Sell. A lot of companies, they lack enough salespeople. They'll train you up. You'll learn a lot of skills. Hell, if you do real estate sales, you probably understand the market very, very well.
right.
So you can do sales for between, music industry areas as well, work for different studios. There's a lot of different ways you can do it.
Because
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
because I think
Your number one problem. Oh, sorry.
Oh
Miguel,
no, no,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say you have an income problem is
Yep.
really your main thing. 50K per year is not enough to buy your freedom. You're gonna need to go ahead and make more money so that you can invest that money into assets that pay you back passively. Once you start making passive income, then you're basically starting to the process of buying back your freedom, which will allow you to focus on the music that you want to do in the first place. Because let's be honest here, the music probably is gonna make you money for several years, and you're going to have to live off of your passive income, but you only get that passive income from taking your active income, right, and then investing it. But you need to make more active income. That's where your issue is, my friend. 50K is not enough.
You need to hyper concentrate into sales, and just sales, because like those 2 jobs are making 50,000 total. You should just concentrate that into one job that makes you 50,000
Or 70 plus.
or 70 plus, right? Because you can really, I mean, within a 2-year span, you can build yourself to $100,000 a year in terms of income, but that way you're probably going to end up working less hours, because when you have 2 jobs, you're taking like bad shifts sometimes. And I know that's going to mess you up on like by having one job that you're doing maybe like even 10 hours, you have more free time in the nighttime to work on your craft and stuff. And then that way now you got some money coming in. And the other thing too, when you're good at sales, you're also going to sell your music to other people. It really, sales helps with everything,
bro. Invest in yourself, man. Honestly,
first,
invest in yourself first, bro.
But all right, cool, man. Good luck, my friend. Who's up next?
All right, let's go with Xander, 7623 $27.
What's up, Xander?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, shoot us your question.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask if you know how there's consequences to disrespectful women. I wanted to ask if I'm allowed to do that with disrespectful family members. Most of them are on my wife's side, actually. And what I opted to do was just walk away from them and separate myself from them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys had anything, had gone through with anything similar, if you knew anybody that did.
Yeah, no, I mean, if your wife's family is disrespectful, bro, like, yeah, don't associate with them. You're under zero obligation to deal with disrespectful people, period, especially on your wife's side. And always keep in mind that, if you're a boyfriend, a husband, or whatever it may be, her side of the family typically is going to have some kind of pent-up animosity towards you off the rip. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. That's what there's, the joke for decades. Oh, yeah, I hate my mother-in-laws or my father-in-laws because they're fucking dickheads. That's just kind of how it is. But yeah, like, don't tolerate any fuckery from them, bro. Like, just don't deal with them.
Does your girl enable that behavior, or is she like, you know what? I'm on your side, babe? Because that's important too, bro.
Yeah, our backstory was we actually were high school sweethearts. We reunited after 7 years, and we finally we got married and have a 1-year-old son. So I kind of like took this path because listening to you guys for X amount of months now, these are things I want to teach my son. Don't tolerate BS, even if it's from family.
Yeah.
And to answer your question about my wife, it was shaky at first, but then it was almost like she got kind of red pilled in our family situation, and so she's kind of she vibes with me now. She stands up for me, and she knows that. She told them like, hey,
she fucking better, bro.
Because bro, she fucking not our family.
She fucking better, bro.
You pay the bills, bro.
Like yo, you don't negotiate with your spouse, bro. You're the man. You're the leader. You're the one providing, giving the security, etc. Like there's none of this negotiation bullshit, man. Like, guys, I want y'all to stop negotiating with women. Like, it's my way or the fucking highway. Like, you guys need to look at it like you're the man, you're the prize. The chicks want the commitment, you provide the commitment.
Yeah, limit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I maybe I kind of was faulty on my explanation. Like, basically, like, we were fighting at first, but then she saw.
No, she came around. She came around. I get it.
Yeah,
I get her. I get it. But like, I'm saying she better not go back around. Is what I'm trying to say.
Hell no.
Like.
I hope not. Yeah.
Limit access to your kids with that side of the family, because they'll try to poison your child, man.
And also, I don't know where you are, bro. This is gonna sound some like evil advice that I'm about to give you right now, but I would go talk to a family attorney just in your local geographic area, kind of see where you're at. If something were to split, right? God forbid, you at least have an exit plan and you're able to get out without your assets getting absolutely destroyed. If you watch our last episode that we did, which you should actually watch that episode too. I don't know if you're in Florida, but we talked about protecting your assets and how doing the Hakimi thing of putting all your shit in your mom's name isn't going to save you. So I would have a private meeting with a family attorney, pay that $300, $400 for the hour, talk with them, let them know where you kind of stand, what's marital, what isn't. So God forbid some bullshit does happen, you're prepared and you're ready to go. Because let me tell y'all something about women. they meet with family attorneys all the fucking time without you knowing about it, so they can go ahead and figure out how they're going to divorce you.
Good point, because if the family doesn't like you, what happens? Influence their daughter. Hey, you know what?
Bro.
He's not good for you, blah, blah, blah. They're going to put like something in her ear. Before you know it, you know what? I want a divorce.
Yep.
You don't know. So
women plan out divorces way better than men do. That's why guys always get fucked in divorce, man. So if you have a problematic family like this or whatever, it's just, who knows? She could be easily influenced by them one day, blah, blah, blah. All it takes is one switch like that. So I would have that meeting with that family attorney, see where you stand, see what you would, tend to lose or whatever. Maybe start making separate bank accounts, start taking steps to mitigate damage. And it is what it is, bro. Because remember, as the man, you bring most of the value to the table, so you got to protect it.
If you're a real G, bro, you move far away.
Hey, I'm going out for cigarettes, Sonny. Bye.
All right, bro. Hopefully that helps you. We'll hit the next one.
All right, nigga. Let's go with 2361.
What's up, caller?
So my question is, I'm a 20-year-old with about 50 plus bodies, and my struggle is cold approaching women, like in a non-party aspect. How would you respond to that?
Wait, hold on.
50 bodies?
How'd you get 50 bodies at 20 years old and have issues with cold approach?
Social media?
I have an
Kind
idea
of
of how to
that,
do it.
but like Tinder, etc. Like, how would you sit there and say?
All right, how did you
cold
source
approach?
most of your girls? Those 50 bodies, how'd you source them?
Tinder and parties?
So parties, are you in college?
Yeah, I'm at Penn State.
Okay, yeah, okay. Are you a frat brother or something like that?
No, actually, I'm not that douchebag.
What do you do on campus?
I'll just do my thing.
So you're not aligned with any type of club or social situation, nothing. You just like show up to
No.
parties.
Why would they want to fuck you?
How do you get
I don't
in
know.
as a
That's
regular
great
guy?
question. They say I'm above, like, so you know what an average man is. They say I'm above attractive. I'm like,
No.
an 8
But
out
what
of
I'm
10,
asking
9
though,
out of
here's the
10.
thing, bro. Like when you're in college, right? You need to typically align yourself with some type of social group. So what I'm saying is that for you to have had sex with 50 girls, you're either A, lying, or B, you have some kind of situation set up where the girls are coming to you. Are you the one throwing the parties? What's going on here?
Yeah.
No, I'm not throwing the parties. It's been Tinders and me just going to random frat. Like, I've gone to frats a couple times.
Do you
but
sneak
a couple
in?
house parties.
How do you get in? Because
What's
normally
up?
they don't let random guys in.
Know a bunch of guys. Know
Okay.
people.
Okay.
All right, so
So
they
he
let
knows,
you
he
in.
knows people then.
Okay. All right
Okay.
then. So
Yeah.
So good. I'm glad that you're taking a preemptive step, because what's going to happen is I've met so many guys like you where you guys clean up in college, then you get out into the real world, and y'all niggas struggle because you didn't learn the social skills of being able to get girls without the confinements of college. I always say college is kind of like training wheels where girls are more sexually available. They want to be hoes. It's like a great environment. But once you get out into the real world where you got to run a game and all this other shit, they fall on their face. So, I mean, quite frankly, bro, you just can't be a pussy. Like, I get it. At a party, it's easy. You can walk up to a girl. Oh, what's your major? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Where are you from? Oh, you guys go to school, so you guys are able to have a lot of similarities and generate conversation. The girls tend to be more social because it's college. I've been to many college parties myself, so I understand. But I mean, I would say just be prepared to take the training wheels off. Like, have those same conversations you're having over there at Penn State with these college students. Have them with regular girls outside and develop conversational threads that aren't contingent upon college conversation. Does that make sense? Because you're still doing the cold approach. You're just doing it with training wheels on because you're talking to bitches that go to your school. You need to figure out how to do it with girls that aren't necessarily aligned with your school or your social circle.
Do you have any hobbies, caller?
I'm a fitness guy. Go to the gym. I like to do long distance running, etc.
Because if you're
So
kind of
I'm
worried about talking to girls in the open, if you have a hobby, for example, you say you do marathons or running, right? If you train with a team, or for example, you go to training, talk to those girls because it's easier access to you, and they have a familiar or similar interest, which is way easier to talk to. That's what I would say.
I do think I'm kidding around when I say don't take girls seriously that went to big ass college school party schools like that. I'm telling you, man, they're fucking sluts. Niggas like this smash. Smitty. No offense.
Bro, they be throwing ass and it's ready. They were throwing ass at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, man, that's what they be doing, especially sorority girls, whatever. Y'all think I'm being an asshole when I tell y'all don't take girls seriously that went to big party schools, bro.
On
Especially if
Tinder?
there's a sorority, any of that bullshit.
If they're on Tinder at a college, bro, you can forget it.
Bro,
So anyway, but yeah, bro, that's what it is, man. You gotta get rid of you gotta rip those training wheels off and have those same exact conversations you're having at parties with the protection of being with alcohol in a party situation. Be able to have those conversations sober out in the open with girls that might not necessarily go to your same school.
Because it's a mask, bro. Guys in that situation
Yeah.
are fooled because they think, you know what? Oh, they're like me. No, it's the environment, bro.
Yeah.
That they actually want.
The environment is half the fucking game.
Yeah.
Well, we talked with Dan Bilzerian about that. He was saying it's like 90% of the game.
Yep.
Is the environment. You know what I mean? Like I don't think and you know, college is a great setup, like I said before, but it does blunt your game a lot of the times because you're relying so heavily on social circle, the party atmosphere, the alcohol, the girls being there and being young and wanting to be free and be sluts. Because let's be honest here. When a girl says she wants to go to a school and live on campus, all that other shit, translation. I want to go to class a little bit, but I want to get fucked by dudes. You know what I mean?
And have
That's
fun.
the reality and have fun.
Yeah.
So a lot of the work is done for you when you're on a college campus.
Shout out Roller.
So
Oh, that's for real. But I lived with my parents for over 2 years, and I've still ended up with over 50 bodies.
yeah, I know, bro. You go
Yeah.
to Penn State.
As a
Yeah,
coach.
it's not
That's-
like what
yeah.
like I'm not
Hooray!
Yeah, like I mean that's great. That's actually fantastic at 20 years old. But another thing you could do is go to another university and then run game. That will help you slowly start to take that Band-Aid off and those training wheels. Cool. And when I say
Yeah, I
another
appreciate
university,
it.
like if you have a friend that, let's say you got a friend that's up in school in Boston, go hang out with him and hit a college party, then go also hit some other bars and then like practice talking to people from other walks of life that aren't just at Penn State.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right, man. Peace.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with
I believe him. There's a lot of sluts at Penn State, bro. Like big time, especially those party schools. Those girls go there to be hoes.
Mm.
All right, what's up?
0016.
Somebody said he was smashing threes. That too, probably.
Hey, man, still
Yo.
smashing, though.
Yeah. All right.
What's up, caller?
What's up,
Yo,
man?
can y'all hear me?
Yo.
Yo, so what's up, man? I'm a young guy. I'm in high school right now. I was just wondering, what's the best way, like, say a girl's obviously interested in you, like y'all are making out. What's the best way to escalate that to a sexual scenario?
Simple, bro.
Nigga, you're in high school. Focus on fucking going to the gym and becoming a better man.
No, but if you get
The
to that,
fuck?
to that
Look, bro,
step,
I'm
though.
already jacked, bro. Look, bro, I'm already jacked, bro. I'm trying to follow it. What's the best way to do it?
Okay. Bro, this is simple. You're already at phase 1. Go to phase 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in high school, bro. You don't freaking know about that,
man.
bro.
Like, bro,
Come on, man.
go pick up a trade
No, but, like, I'm
and
Bro, you already
make
there,
some
bro.
goddamn money, man. Like this nigga over here talking about I want to.
You don't need our help, bro.
Yo.
You good.
Damn.
Turn the foot.
I just wasted $20.
Bruh, you're in high school, dude.
Yeah, what about it?
How old are you?
Don't waste our time.
18.
So senior. Yeah.
Bruh.
Well, if you're 18, you're
Look,
legal.
Oh,
Look.
well, can I ask you a different question then?
No.
Can I ask you a
Look,
different
bro.
question?
Look. Here's the thing. Every dude I know that focused on bitches when they were 18 is a fucking bum failure
I'm not
right now.
focusing, bro. It's not my main focus. It's like
Nigga,
a
you
side
paid
thing.
$20 to call to the show to ask about bitches. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it's not
And
the
then when
main-
we said,
it's
yo,
not the main
focus
thing,
on
bro.
yourself and
I'm
make it
doing
more money, you said, come on, I wasted $20.
Should have bought
Nigga,
Ethereum.
bitches is all that's on your mind right now. Don't fucking lie.
No. Look. It's not.
Yo, I'm gonna give you the
doing
same lecture I
I'm doing
gave my little
first
brother.
business,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up and listen, bro. I'm gonna give you the same exact lecture I gave my little brother because you're a little bit older than him. This is the formative years of your life. If you chase after hoes right now, you will get them and you will absolutely do well. But understand this, you're gonna have to give away some of the success that you can experience later on. And I'm telling y'all, bro, bitches are way better when you're successful when you have money. Because what ends up happening is when you don't focus on yourself, then you focus on hoes. You're gonna have to focus on hoes more and more and more to convince them of your value because you didn't work on your fucking self to go ahead and retain these hoes. Then next thing you know, you're losing your chick to fucking simps, to rich niggas, to guys that don't have games, to guys that don't go to the gym, etc. Because you didn't focus on yourself.
Myron, I completely agree with you, but I am focused.
No, you
on
clearly
myself.
don't because you called in
I'm
about
good.
bitches.
What's your
Okay,
name,
but
bro?
look,
What's your name, bro?
I'm building my brand at the same time as going to the gym, working out, and that's just like a side thing. Like I meet up with a girl maybe like once a month.
What's the
Bro,
move?
you're 18. You're virtually useless to a majority of women in the sexual marketplace. You're the equivalent to like a 45-year-old bitch that's on menopause.
What's your name, bro?
Alex,
Alex. How often do you smash, bro?
yeah, 2,
2 girls?
yeah.
Listen to Myron, man. Listen to Myron. It's
I mean, deal with those two. Go deal with that fucking girl or girls, those 2 girls, and then focus on you, bro. Because I'm telling you, man, like every guy I've seen that's like a fucking horn dog that like chases after girls in their late teens and 20s ends up like getting a bitch pregnant, being a bum, being a loser, etc. Like, bro, delayed gratification, my friend. Delayed gratification.
You did it twice. You could do it again, bro. You don't need our help. Just focus.
All right, bro. Thank you.
All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Buy Ethereum.
Yeah.
Just say. Just say.
But he needs to focus on himself because, like,
Niggas chasing ass so much, bro, and they wonder why. Like, they're fucking not. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
And there's always a bunch of kids always trying to create brands, but then they have no life other than just like, unless they're literally just a gym brand or something like that. Like, what life are they going to show off, or what do they know?
I just mean, generally speaking, bro, you did it twice before. You can do it again. You don't need our help. So, $20 to, I don't know, bro.
And if you're going to pay $20 to get advice, listen. Yeah.
Right. But he's young. He's 18. You know, like I get it. You know, like, but yeah.
Of course.
Man, I didn't lose my virginity till I was 19, right? Wait, no. Yeah, 18. And then after that, like, I didn't like fucking really chase after hoes like that. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I got raped.
It's a big,
what? Raped.
That was easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we'll just move on.
At 18, yeah.
Allegedly, fresh, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Okay.
In Barbados, yeah.
9371.
At 18, yeah.
Yeah, welcome to
What's
the
the
show, my
caller?
friend.
$50.
In Barbados, yeah. How are you, Myron? Fresh.
Yo, what's your question?
Question is, my question is for the guest.
Yeah, please. Go ahead.
What percentage is crypto part of your portfolio? For example, if you have real estate, precious metal stocks.
Right.
It depends on how much your total portfolio is worth. You want to give them like, for an example, like give him either $100,000 or $10,000 portfolio in terms of like his real. Well, probably let's give him a little bit more than that if it's going to be real estate and everything. But
right. I mean, it's all
numbers.
situationally, right? I mean, it's a different thing where like you're a young kid, right? Like that 18-year-old caller and stuff. You want to probably be highly concentrated into one thing to know what you're doing, and then from there branch out. But personally, I'm probably like 95% crypto right now.
But that's our thing.
But that's our thing, right? And I have, I own like one property, and that, and then I have some silver and gold and stuff, and I don't have any stocks anymore and stuff like that.
Yeah, it does sound a little bit older as well. I don't know how old you are, but just like for most people, let's say for example, you're really into real estate and you're really into precious metals, you can get rid of that shit and buy crypto. But keep some of it. You got to have a little gold. It's all good. But I would say crypto and real estate are going to be your best bets long term. Right.
Correct.
And then anything like gold and anything like precious metals, anything like that, that's great to maintain value, right? But the larger the portfolio in terms of dollar size, right, the less risk you're going to need to take, and the less money you're going to need in order to kind of make crypto really take off for you. So let's say you have $1 million in equity, right? But let's say of that you have $50,000 in cash you could invest in crypto. That's a good ratio right there. Anywhere between 5 to 10% of the portfolio is a little aggressive, right? Your Paul Tudor Jones of the world will say like 1 or 2%, but I would say to really make it worth it, you go anywhere between 5% and 20% of your portfolio is responsible. Once you start going over 33% of your portfolio, then if you're not really understanding the market or you're really into real estate, maybe you make more money over there. You might take on too much risk, right? And if you're going to take on risk, do it, a little bit at a time. Maybe start with 5%, go over to 10 later, and stuff like that. And then come into the course. We recommend basically somebody buys some crypto. So the first time I bought crypto was in May of 2017. I bought Ethereum at $90, just $1,000. Turned into $4,000 in a couple of months. I'm like, shit, I need to learn this stuff, and then I wanted to put more into the market. So take it step by step. Once you're serious enough to I want a foundation of knowledge to understand how to do this properly, jump to the crypto mindset course with us, and we'll help you out there.
I like that Miguel and Charlie tell you, you know what, invest crypto, but only what you're willing to lose.
Correct.
That's very important. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you have to be like the reason I'm willing to have because if you had asked me in November, right?
I want to be 100% of the market if I can.
But if you were asking me in November, right? Last time we were here at Fresh and Fit, I would have told you I was 50% cash, 50% crypto in terms of the portfolio. I was buying the lows. That's why I'm 95% crypto. But I do crypto full time. Just like if Myron or you guys are doing real estate full time, I'd expect most of your portfolio to be in real estate. But then you have to make a couple diversification plays.
Yeah,
that's the thing. And two, we sometimes get callers all the time as well that are like older, getting close to 60, 50. You can't be gambling, especially with like you can't be gambling with the 401k. You know,
Yeah,
that's your
for sure.
retirement.
But crypto
10%.
is liquid.
Yeah, crypto
which
is
is
liquid.
great.
Yeah. So 5-10% allocation. If you're 45, you can do up to 30. If you're 25 and younger and stuff, you can do all of it, because I mean, for the most part, if you're 24 and younger, like your money doesn't really matter for the most part. I mean, because you're just still growing, because guys really start making money when they're about like 28 plus.
Yeah.
That's when they really, because now, like that caller, right? You spent it took me I've told Myron this before in the past. I mean, it took me 8 years in my craft, because I used to own an irrigation business. It took me 8 years of just hustling to know how to do it before I really started making money.
Cool.
It took me.
All right,
but
so we got a bunch of other calls on the line that we got to hit.
Let's go.
So let's go
Quickly.
ahead and run through them. All right, bro. Thank you.
All right, callers, and make sure your YouTube is turned down in the background, please.
Yeah.
5-1 and 5-8, $50.
Go ahead.
Hello.
What's up, man?
What's up, caller?
Shoot your question.
How you doing, man? Got a quick question for you. I own 2 smoke shops, and I need advice on getting a good CPA. Right now, my first store is grossing $800,000, and I haven't filed yet for it. And I've been trying to find a CPA. It's been a little bit difficult. It's the first time I've been in this type of situation, but I want to get down to it before, weird shit like audits and all that shit start coming into play.
You didn't file yet?
Congratulations, though, man. Good job.
Congrats, but you didn't file yet, bro.
I haven't.
You need an extension at this point.
Never been in a situation. You said it what?
About to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you kind of had like a year plus to like.
Yeah.
I mean, you failing to prepare is preparing to fail, my friend. You need to go ahead and get an accountant immediately.
I mean, what are you calling
Do you
us?
have any advice on how to find a good one? Do you have any kind of?
Well, where are you located? What state are you in?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
I don't know if Steve. I mean, Steve could probably do it, but Steve is busy as fuck,
Florida.
bro. Yeah,
Bro, honestly, bro, like I get you're calling us for advice, but dude, you need somebody right now. If I were you, I'll call somebody in your city because, hey, bro.
Yeah, but he needs to see. So how should he go about finding a good CPA in his local area?
Right now, right, bro, your network is maybe, I don't know, small or big, doesn't really matter. The point is, ask someone that has a good business, whatever. Who's your CPA? Could it work for me? Because right now, bro, we're in Florida. We can't really help you that much. But if you're in Atlanta, hey, bro, who do you know that's in your area? Might be.
Yeah, because you're going to have to pay state income tax too, stuff. IRS goes, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Like, dude, it is so late, bro. Like, this should have been done from like the first week or month, bro.
Or at least filed an extension, bro. Like, you should have like been preparing for this since January. Like,
bro, you're in trouble, bro.
Yeah, okay, bro. I'll keep it nice and simple. I'll keep it nice and simple, bro. It's not the end of the world. But you definitely need to go ahead and network in Atlanta and find someone that also runs a business.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I were you. Find someone that runs a similar business to you, a brick and mortar business where they're selling a product at some kind of centralized location, and then ask them, who's your accountant? Can you put me on?
Yeah. Or go to your local phone book, or for example, Google. But then again, it's random. So
I mean, with you given the time that you got,
bro,
you might have to just go to H&R Block, nigga, and take the L. Because I'll tell you this, they're not gonna be able to do everything for you.
Tax.
No, he can't do TurboTax on his own. Huh?
You feel me? I'm not gonna take an L on it. That's out. But
but you don't have that convenience no more, bro. You're late as hell. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I would say, ask around. Try to find someone else that runs a brick and mortar business like you do that has an accountant. Talk to them. If that doesn't work, your last resort is you go to H&R Block and take the L, because they're not going to be able to give you all the sexy deductions that a CPA that's well versed in business individuals would be able to give you.
So look, step one, find someone reliable you can get their CPA from. Number two, make sure you say as soon as possible, file an extension for your business. Step three, get all your documents. Actually, you know what? Step one, get all your documents in order.
You said file an extension for. You said file an extension.
Yeah, you need to do that immediately, bro.
ASAP.
You already late on that.
And hopefully, bro, you have all your documents in order, because, bro, if your shit's out of line, out of whack, bro, time is not on your side, bro.
He's got to do the extension first.
This always happens when people, they make money fast and stuff like, because it even happened to me and stuff too. It's just you get caught off guard a little bit, because it's like, I mean, I'm guessing this guy's working really hard. He's got 2 shops now. 800,000. He's like, holy,
that's dope.
That's shout out to you, dude. I know that's got to be tough.
And they take all your money. Like if you don't have yourself set up right.
Then they're gonna take your money. So,
bro, are you black?
Yeah, you know I'm black. You hear me?
So, bro, good example. Wesley Snipes. You don't want to be him. Just saying.
Right.
Yeah, you might have to
Yeah,
take
I
lumps for
know-
1 year, and then
I know
once you
it.
find somebody
I know
good,
it.
then
You'll
Yeah.
next year will be better.
Think of it. You'll take
Yeah.
you'll take L for one time and never again.
Never again. Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah. Okay, bro. This is what you're gonna do. Okay, this is gonna nice and summarize. You got a pen and paper?
Yeah, let me grab something. Hold on.
All right. How about this? It's just fine. You can just play it back. All right. Look, yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple. This is what you're gonna do. Number one, you're gonna start the process of filing an extension. Okay, that's number one. All right, so you can buy yourself some more time. Number two, you're gonna ask around people that you know that might have a similar business to yourself, preferably a smoke shop or some type of brick and mortar business where you have a centralized location, you sell a product hard to people right there and then, right? Once you speak with that individual, ask them, hey, who's your accountant? Try to get a hold of that accountant and try to get them to work with you. They might say, fuck off, you're too late. I don't want to deal with that problem. And if that ends up happening where you can't find an accountant that specializes in running brick and mortar businesses and dealing with their numbers, then you're going to have to probably just go to H&R Block, take the L, because they're probably not going to be able to aggressively deduct things for you as an entrepreneur. They're used to dealing with more, W-2 type people. And take the L on this year. And then the following years, have it in place where you have a CPA that can actually that specializes in what you do. Cool?
Can I
Gotcha.
ask you a question? Have you been saving your money with that 800,000, or you just reinvested it all back in the business?
So what I did with the first business, I reinvested all the money from that store into the next store.
Right.
I just opened up the second store 2 months ago. So I'm in the second store night and day, open and close until it gets running. I put a full staff into it, like I did the first location.
Just cash flow. Just build up that savings, because you are gonna. I mean, just off of the $800,000. I mean, if they really mess you up, you're paying like $400,000.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Make sure you have some cash reserves, bro, to pay Uncle Sam too.
They took Blade, they'll take you too, bro.
Yeah.
All
All right. So, but that's number one, bro. Those are your steps. No. We gotta go on. Bro. We just gave you a bunch of game right there that's gonna keep you out of jail.
Yeah.
Nigga.
It's a quick one.
No, bro. No. You got other things to worry about. You didn't be making phone calls to file that extension.
Run
bro.
to the money,
Yeah.
run.
Y'all gonna sell tickets to the shows for like 5,000-10,000? Are y'all thinking about doing that? Or?
Oh,
What?
tickets to the shows, like
What shows?
behind the scenes, like
No.
Yeah.
Like
No.
tickets?
we'll do a live show somewhere.
We're gonna do a live show with
At a
my
location.
entertainment in the future, but right now, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Go. You got to take care of that immediately. File that extension. File that extension, my friend. All right, we're gonna. Who's up next?
Let's go with Mad Max 2804.
Mad Max. Future.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
What's up, man?
Go ahead.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. What's the question?
Oh, I was about to send another $70. Man, first off, I want to say, Myron, Fresh, you guys helped me out so fucking much, so much. I just want to give you guys, you know what I mean? Thank you.
Thank you for that.
And my question is, what advice would you guys give me financially as an 18-year-old working one full-time job, 40 hours a week in New York, and also trying to self-improve?
Step one, if you can, get the fuck out of New York. And then if you can, or start saving money to the point where you can get the hell out of New York, especially if you live in New York City, bro. They're taxing you like 3 times. They're taxing you obviously federal, state, and a city tax, which is fucking ridiculous. Your money doesn't go as far. And don't be like the other idiot that called in that was 18 years old, focusing on just getting ass all day.
At 18?
Yo, I was about to say to the other 18-year-old, because I was a fucking loser. Focusing on just girls, and I have 25 bodies, but because I started so late and I was just focusing on girls, and now like the past 6 months I was like, fuck, now I gotta build myself up. Like I shouldn't have been doing that.
And you just got out of high school, huh?
Yeah.
You got plenty of time.
Nah,
So-
I dropped out this sophomore year.
So caller, at 18, I already know that you don't know what you want to do, which is fine. So now what you got to do is,
No, I was gonna say, I'm trying to be an entrepreneur and just I listen to what you
bro,
guys
that's
said,
so
like,
vague, bro. That could be anything. So listen to what I'm saying, bro. So 18, right? You don't know what you want to do, which is fine. But ultimately, you want to invest in yourself, work on your money, of course, work on your mindset, gym, of course, and as well, look at other people and see what they're doing. And then decide, okay, cool. You want to be e-commerce, podcasting, whatever it might be, or even crypto, decide from now. But you got to start with investing in yourself first.
Another thing too, and I want to say this as well, because I've noticed this with like the Gen Z guys. And this is going to be brutally honest for a lot of you young guys that are watching, but I'm just going to be very blunt about this because I've noticed this on consultations, when people call in, etc. A lot of you guys watch YouTube, TikTok, social media in general, Instagram, and you see all these laptop entrepreneurs and y'all want that lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 1,000 with you. Most of you number one, are not cut out to be entrepreneurs and can't and won't be entrepreneurs. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with working a job, right? Earning a lot of money, taking that earned income from a regular job and investing it into assets, right? I know doctors that are real estate investors. I know lawyers that are real estate investors. And what they slowly do is they work their high-paying job with their skill. They make money, earn income, invest into assets, and then they slowly start to buy their time back. They work less hours. They go to the office maybe one time a week for a surgery here and there. And then they slowly start to kind of say, okay, I'm good now. And then they leave, right? There's nothing wrong with doing that either, guys. The goal, okay, I really want to stress this to all the young guys watching this. The goal isn't to be an entrepreneur. The goal is to make a lot of money so you can invest in assets to buy your time back, okay? Now, an entrepreneur is the fastest way to do it, but a lot of you guys are not cut out to be entrepreneurs, okay? So what I want to tell y'all is that some of you might have to go get a trade. Some of you might have to go get a skill. Some of you might have to work a job, make some money, save, and then buy the asset, and there's nothing wrong with that, all right? So I just want you guys to know that there's other paths to financial freedom that doesn't necessarily require you to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you really let me finish, but I know, I listened to what you guys said, work all throughout your 20s and all this. I'm considering getting my trade and then working super fucking hard as much as I can and building myself up. My mindset is I'm going to be an entrepreneur and be financially free by 21. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, man, you got it.
Yeah.
Realistic.
If I was going to go into a trade,
but yeah,
being an electrician makes a shit ton of money.
An electrician is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's all I'm saying, dude. It's a lot of you guys watch these young entrepreneurs on YouTube, right? That
You
say
see the cars,
you
the
see
jets.
Yeah, and let me look.
Bro.
I ain't gonna say no names, but a lot of them be capped, bro.
Facts.
They're not.
Yep.
They made their money selling fucking courses. They didn't really work a real job in the business world, scale up a business, any of that other shit. A lot of these young guys.
Yeah.
Anytime you see them with millions and millions of dollars, or 23, 24, you need to ask yourself, wait, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense.
Also,
They sell y'all this laptop lifestyle, but the reality is that they weren't real entrepreneurs. What they ended up doing was they sold you a course telling you that they're an entrepreneur, but they never were. I'm not I'm not saying that to attack these young guys, but what I am telling you is that a lot of them don't have real world experience. They're not telling you the truth. Sometimes you have to work a job, right, to make the money, and then you could go ahead and segue into being an entrepreneur, or you could just work that job and then become financially free from taking that earned income and buying assets. There's nothing wrong with that either.
Right.
also, it's common sense. If I know how to make a lot of money, why am I going to tell you, bro? For what?
Right.
I'm gonna do it myself, and maybe my boys might know, but you will never know, bro. So, buy my course. Come on, bro. Really?
Yeah.
So
Especially if they're really young too, as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a lot of sense. And stuff.
If you see these young millionaires and they never had a business before, or they didn't have real world experience, they didn't have a job before, that's a big fucking red flag, bro. That something's off here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Before I even started doing crypto, I had $1 million landscape business.
Yeah.
I had a landscape and irrigation business. I did that from 18 to 30. I didn't stop doing it until I was 30 years. I'm 32 right now.
Yeah.
Get real world experience, right? Do sales, in the corporate world, or in the B2B business, makes a lot of money doing sales.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get your GED if you want to become an electrician, right? So there's somebody in the chat saying if you need your GED basically to get into the trades as well. So getting your GED is not too difficult, right? You just take a test, you're good even if you dropped out of school. So and in terms of the trades, I would say electrician, plumbing, dirty jobs, right?
Yeah, bro.
That makes a lot of good money.
It makes you a more well-rounded man too, bro. I'm telling you, man, I thank God every single day that I worked in law enforcement prior to coming onto YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just makes you a more well-rounded individual, gives you real-world experience. You understand chain of command, which is very important. Right. And I notice when I meet a lot of these young YouTubers or whatever, a lot of them are socially retarded, don't understand how the world really works because all they've done is just talk into a Sony camera. So, bro, there's nothing wrong with working a real job and getting that real life experience.
Yeah. And
don't fall for the laptop lifestyle bullshit cap that you see all over social media. Most people can't do it.
Yeah. These Thailand
And
dudes.
if you're going to buy if you're going to buy a course, make sure it's a skill, not to make money, but it's actually a skill you can learn to make money from that if you want to.
Right.
Compound knowledge.
Yeah, bro. We're not one of these guys that's going to tell you college is a scam, it's bullshit, fuck that shit. I'm all for higher education if it's going to get you a fucking job.
Yep.
All right. You're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, a surgeon, one of these professions that's always going to be in demand. Cool. Go for it. I'm all for it. Take that earned income from a job that's going to always have an industry that you'll always be able to find a job and use it to your advantage. But if you're gonna go into some bullshit career, then yeah, we're gonna tell you college is a scam.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to be an educator if you don't have any education
Yeah,
or any
Boom.
experience?
that too.
Boom.
Like all these dudes are course bros.
Yeah.
Course bros.
Course bros. And well, if we're being for real, they're passport bros too. Dude, like half of these guys are in Thailand for some reason. I don't know why. But
It's
shout out to
cheap.
Bangkok.
It's cheap.
Cheap as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, cheap as hell, man. So yeah, bro, just all I'm saying is that don't fall for the success porn that these young guys have. Don't be embarrassed to work a regular job. You're 18 years old, bro. You're young enough where you can get into a trade that you can have. Become an electrician, become a plumber. Like these are all jobs that will make you 6 figures, by the way.
Because I guarantee you, when you become successful, all the work you put in from the very beginning will be rewarding. Versus, get rich quick. I'm still broke.
Yeah, dude. Like the whole reason we even have this podcast, I had a regular job. I was a special agent. I was making 100 grand plus per year. I took that money, I invested into my fitness business. That made me another 100K per year. Then I was able to invest into the podcast, and then bam, now we're where we are. But I had to have two different careers almost, pretty much, to go ahead and set up for this.
Yep.
So it only makes you better, bro.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's call it.
All right, we gotta.
You know when you're gonna open up.
We gotta move on because we gave you a lot of game right there.
Yeah, let's go with 4066.
What's up, caller?
Yo,
Hello.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
how you guys doing?
yo, what's up, man?
Just wanted to say, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. So I've been in an unorthodox relationship for the past 4.5 years. Loosely ended back on the 1st. I say loosely just because I'm still getting the bucks. Within that time frame, I had really been wanting to hit up this bank teller I see when I go cash my checks. Up until now, I've just been keeping things professional with her, light chatting, made her giggle a few times or whatever. My question is, how should I proceed?
So I'm confused. So you have a girlfriend already?
No. The relationship ended, but I'm still hitting it.
Okay. So you broke up with her. She broke up with you.
I broke up with her.
Good. So and you
Believe
still have sex with her. Why'd you break up with her?
It's just we've been arguing a lot. I don't know. I really wasn't feeling it anymore.
Did she fuck somebody else? Don't lie,
No,
bro.
you're always saying that.
Did she fuck somebody else? Don't lie, bro.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Did she have relations with another male? Don't lie.
No, not that I know of. Just
Okay.
like Facebook friends, maybe.
Guys
Can't even
don't
fucking
usually
know
break up
him.
with the girl, bro.
It's
So
fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's borrowed.
So she
Okay.
was just being annoying and he broke up with her.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Fantastic. And you still have sex with her casually. And now you're asking us about getting with a bank teller? Yeah, bro. Do it. Why not?
Are you asking how to do it?
So, I mean, pretty much just, like I guess it's kind of late for like a cold whatchamacallit.
Cold approach?
So, I mean, I don't know. How do I go from professional to now trying to hit on her?
Just be like,
More
yo,
of my
it's simple,
question.
bro. It's simple. How long because you've been going there. She's seen you. Obviously, you were able to just passively DHV because you're cashing your checks there, so she knows how much money you're roughly making or whatever.
It's
I get
simple,
it.
bro.
Like,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Susan. I've been sitting here all the time. You're too cute to be behind the counter right now. What are you doing later? I want to take you out. It's simple.
Yeah.
It ain't that hard.
Yeah, bro.
She gonna say yes or no.
I don't know. I always hear like it's kind of weak. Like, you shouldn't hit on a girl that's working, because, she has to be professional. She has to
Bro, you want to smash her or not, bro? Just ask her out. It's not that hard,
You're
bro.
already thinking about it anyway.
Yeah,
She gonna say yes or no. What's the big deal?
I mean, the negative consequence is that, it'll be weird if you go to the bank again and try to cash it. But so it comes down to what yeah. But bro, nigga, why are you cashing your checks at the bank anyway? Like, use your phone, mobile deposit.
But to be honest, bro, if you cash her all the time and you're always going there,
he's like, that teller bad.
talk to somebody else, bro.
like I was 2023, my niggas still going to the bank to cash a check. What the fuck is this shit?
Shout out to my Mexicans.
No, it's just I work for a small company. They don't do direct deposit. Shitty.
Oh, no, but what I'm saying is that when they give you a check, you do realize that you can take a picture of the check and just sign the shit and deposit it into your bank account, bro.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, but I want the money right now, though. I don't want to wait.
It's instant. It's automatic. It's automatic deposit, bro. Yo, bro, this is simple. Stop thinking too much. Hey, I find you attractive. I see you all the time.
It's my money. I want it now.
I want to take you out.
Payday loans, baby. No.
When next year you're free, here's my number. Or what's your number? It's simple. I want to take you out.
Yeah.
When next year you're free.
Just
It's
ask her
that
out. Stop
simple.
being a fucking pussy, bro. Goddamn. Like, yeah, just ask her out. And then if it's an L, I guess you do a mobile deposits from now on. Stop being a fucking bitch. All right. Goddamn.
Simple, bro.
Yeah, man. All right. Moving on.
Simple lasagna.
I That's funny. Let's go with 6386 K Dog.
All right. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the podcast. What's your
What's up,
question?
man?
Shoot it quick. Pause.
What's going on, gentlemen? Hey, first of all, I want to give you all a shout out. Can you hear me okay, by the way?
We got you,
Sounds
bro.
like you're far as hell.
Yeah, far as shit.
We can hear him though.
All right, here we go. All right, this might be a little bit better. So I want to give you all a shout out because, man, 2 years ago, I was just coming off of a little divorce, and I was, it was a rough patch, but today I did a PR at the gym. Deadlifting 385, bro. So, we in here.
All right, what's the question?
Anyway, listen, man. So here's the question, right? I'm 32. I make about 200K a year, just a little over that, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm at the gym today, and I see this shorty, like real eye candy. Seems like a sweet girl. Anyway, I started chatting with her today after that PR, of course. And I didn't want to be the guy who basically asked for her number because I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, when I'm in person, my game is on point. If I'm talking on the phone, my game is on point as well. But my text game fucking sucks, right? So I didn't want to be the guy to ask her for a number like every other fucking guy does. So what I did was what Myron talked about a little bit is just trying to set up a date on the spot. And what I did was just set up a gym date. I say, hey, I'll see you next Tuesday at 9:30, in the morning. Sounds good? And she's like, yeah, okay. So it went from there. Was that a good move, do you think, on my part, or what?
Yeah, that's fine, bro. I mean, the thing is that what I want you to do is just like make sure you let the intention be known so she doesn't think it's some friend zone bullshit. You are very ambiguous in what you did there.
But caller, let me answer this question.
Why?
Are you every single guy that asks for a phone number? Or are you different than every other guy? Because
I mean, I like everybody likes to think they're different, right? But I'm definitely 100%.
no, but you said you got game, right? You say you're the man, you got game, bro. Then it shouldn't matter when you ask for the phone number. You got game, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Roll it back what Fresh said earlier to the bank teller. Like you gotta say I like you and stuff. It would take, and then if it's an L to an L,
Because bro, you wasting time like that.
Yeah,
if you don't do it right, guess who's gonna do it? Somebody else with more game than you.
Yeah.
So just do it now.
So sometimes here's the thing, dude. Like you gotta understand. I've said this before. I'll say it one more time. Like women will waste your time if you let them.
Mhm.
So like it's very important a lot of the times to just like kind of just state your intent. Either she accepts the intent or she rejects the intent, and then you move on to another girl. But if you kind of keep it ambiguous like you're doing right now, now you have a gym session with some chick and you're gonna have to be switching the plates around, all this other shit because she's weak as fuck and hurting the quality of your workout so that you can go ahead and potentially get some ass. But in her head, she's looking at it like it's just a friend situation anyway.
Yep.
Like fuck that shit, man. Tell her straight up, I find you attractive. I'd like to hang out with you sometime. If she says no, then fuck that bitch, bro. Like, yo, who cares? Like, beauty is common. Like, yo, you can find another girl that's hot in the gym.
Anywhere.
Easy, bro. Stop pedestalizing these fucking hoes, man. Stop.
Yo, it's simple, bro.
100%.
Intentional game gives results. Casual game gives no results.
The fact that
Or
you're so
little.
scared to fucking state your intention, you're implying already that her value is higher than yours. That's some bitch shit, man.
You're the man. You got game. Just do it, bro.
Don't you have game making 200K per year? Okay,
Yeah.
Then what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
That
bitch,
bitch is
you got
that's
it, bro.
a regular bitch at the fucking
here.
gym working out, taking dumbass TikToks like every other hoe. So why the fuck are you scared?
Yeah, K Dog.
Right. No, she's definitely not that type of chick, but I agree with you that it was definitely a
Oh, she's different, bro. She's different.
My part right there.
She's different, Myron. She's different than most girls. Oh my God. I'm different too. 200K a year. All right, man.
No, but my point is, I was trying to get a real date on the next gym session, because I wasn't trying to like.
Sniper.
Why are you gonna waste your time?
Like,
Why are you gonna go on a fake date, then go ahead and set up a real date? Why are you wasting your time?
Nigga said a fake thing.
Nigga said I'm gonna do the real date.
The real
After the first date. Bro, you clearly don't watch this podcast, nigga. Yo,
Oh, man.
put your intention up front. Okay?
Don't waste time, man.
If you waste your time, it's not the girl's fault. It's your dumbass fault for being a pussy and not saying your intention. Put your fucking nuts on the table and let her decide if she wants to hang out with you or not, bro. Stop being fucking soft. God damn.
Right.
Y'all are legitimately scared of girls, bro. It's fucking pathetic. And y'all wonder why women don't respect y'all. The fuck, man?
Yo, Myron, I'll do you at the gym, though. Come see me, dog, anytime.
No, nigga, you need to go see that girl and let her know what your intentions are. Don't worry about me. All right, let's move on to the next
caller,
one.
man.
Man, y'all get me fucking mad about this shit, man. Like, god damn,
Wasting
dudes are
time,
so
bro.
scared.
All right, we
Yeah.
got about 5 more callers.
right.
Let's go with 3122.
Go ahead.
And the girls out here.
Hey,
All
what's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's your question?
Hey, love you guys. So I had question for all of y'all, but especially the guests. There's a lot of crypto talk that happens on this channel, which I completely get. I'm investing in crypto myself, but I'm actually a transportation broker. So I deal with a lot of commodity sales and stuff like that. And one of the things that we see we have the softest market right now that I've been doing it for 7 years. And my boss has been
all right, what's your question, man?
It's the softest
What's
market
your question, dude?
we've ever. Oh, sorry, man. My question is, how do you guys relay like transportation and other sides of like commodity stuff versus just crypto and stuff like that? Is there like any thought to that?
Well, a lot of the times, most commodity things don't really affect the crypto space. It's mostly oil and stuff. We have a huge spike in oil and stuff that can cause that has a downstream effect of like hurting the stock market, which then because if the stock market really crashes, it does hurt the crypto market because a lot of people who own a lot of crypto.
Markets are tied to
all
crypto?
markets are tied more or less, but you can have at certain times the crypto market pumping, or you can actually have the stock market pumping and crypto not doing anything.
Okay,
but if you have a major crash, any major move affects everything, right? So if copper doubles, it's not really going to affect crypto at all, but oil is just one of those sensitive spots right there that really will. If gold doubles, you end up having crypto doing well because a lot of the guys, I mean, believe it or not, a lot of guys who own gold and silver also own crypto, so they'll actually, I wouldn't be shocked they'd take profits and start buying more crypto.
Is
and
it
stuff.
Situation? Like if oil crashes, crypto crashes, or does crypto go up when oil crashes?
When oil crashes, that's good because more people have more money. When oil prices go up, that's really bad for the consumer.
But what about for crypto? I mean,
for crypto, if oil is going down, that's actually it ends up kind of like adding like a booster to stocks and crypto. It starts going up.
It goes up. Okay.
Yeah, but if you have a huge spike in oil, then this ends up having negative effects on the economy, and then over time, it kind of like it would soften the pump in the crypto market. Yeah,
cool. And I'd recommend for him just to really understand like crypto in terms of itself, because Bitcoin is a commodity, right? From the United States perspective. So you can probably take your knowledge from the traditional markets, bring it into crypto, understand crypto, like kind of how it works on its own, and then tied in later once you understand crypto itself, how it then affects these other things like Miguel's talking about.
Just have a position in Bitcoin and stuff because it's technically a commodity. It's going to do pretty well over the years. I mean, like we're probably gonna in the next 2 years we're gonna touch like $100,000 on Bitcoin. It's 30 G's right now. That's 3 times and some change on your money.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna get that besides like unless copper just goes to the moon because China invades Australia or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, this is some of the stuff I've been looking at where I get a little nervous.
Dude, get into the course, man. We'll teach you up, man. And literally, like we're open to talk. We have 2-hour classes, and then right after the classes, we have a 2-hour AMA. You can ask us anything about the market and stuff. We have a ton of guys in the commodities market, but that's just not ours. We specialize in crypto, not commodities. But we got a lot of respect for everybody. If you're making money out here, hey, shout out to you, man.
I think it'll be a really easy thing to like learn once you understand other markets as well. So do well.
All right, man. Good question. I actually learned.
I've been doing it 10 years. So
All right. And for the people in there, because some of y'all are saying, "Oh, Myron, you're too harsh on the guys." I don't give a fuck what y'all think, man. Like at the end of the day, like a lot of you guys are fucking soft. So I got to remind you that you're fucking soft. We got guys over here saying, "Oh yeah, I'm scared to ask a bank teller out, and I don't know what I should do with this girl in the gym. I'm going to take her on one date and then whatever." I'd rather yell at you so you don't waste your fucking time doing dumb shit, guys. The thing with men, you guys got to understand is that men are very hard-headed. Okay, you have to tell them extremely directly and sometimes in a rude fashion, so it gets through their fucking numbskull heads that their methodology of how they're doing things is not right.
Yeah.
All right. That's just how it is with guys. Like you have to tell them the truth of what the fuck it is. And the problem is that they ask for the advice, they call into the show, we get the advice, they don't like the answer, they want us to say it a different way so that they want to go ahead and get permission from us to do their stupidity. We're not going to give you a cosign on your stupidity. We're going to call you out for being a pussy and tell you to do it this way so you can get what the fuck you want to do.
And you know what's funny? They already know what they got to do.
They already know.
They know the answer, right?
They just want us to cosign their fuckery. No.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
We don't do that
if
here,
you don't like it, go watch H3. Over here, we keep it fucking real. We're not a bunch of pussy faggots over here. Welcome to Fresh and Fit, motherfuckers. We're out of jail.
Sheesh.
So this is how we run our fucking show. If you don't like it, go watch fucking H3. We don't run it like that over here. We tell you the truth of how the world really fucking works when it comes to making money, getting girls, getting in shape, etc. And guess what? It's hard. It's going to make you uncomfortable. Stop being a fucking bitch. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. I'll give a fuck, man. We're not changing. Fuck out of here.
The F word. So the F word. We just got out of jail, Myron.
Yeah,
whatever, man.
We're going out of jail now.
Whatever. One time I told you straight.
No more timestamps.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay,
with,
cool.
God damn, people are soft, man.
Yep.
And they wonder why they're fat and broke and don't have what the fuck they want in life. Ridiculous.
Right.
We got about 3 more callers.
All right,
let's go
let's
with
go ahead.
5426.
All right, cool.
Hello?
Yo.
What's up, man?
Yo, holy fuck, I'm on Fresh and Fit. Okay, cool. Fucking Christ. Sick.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say, guys, huge fan. You guys have gotten me out of a really shitty relationship I was in the last 3 years, so shout out to y'all. That fucking 34-year-old fucking mom plus. Fuck that chick. Anyway, my question to you guys is, I have a custom car business and I work on strictly like Pontiac Fieros, if you guys know what those are. I do engine swaps, suspension, and brake works, etc. I'm kind of on my own and I'm trying to figure out how to grow the business. Should I hire out or delegate some processes, or should I work on streamlining that process to make the whole business run more efficiently?
The problem is, if you delegate it now without having the actual experience yourself, then they can run it however they want to run it. You wouldn't even know what they're actually doing. So my thing is like, do it yourself first, then learn the process and say, hey, you know what? Here's how we do it in our company. Teach them that way so they know what to do going into it. But if you do it right now where they do it all themselves, you don't know what's going on, honestly.
And do you just specialize in one
fair
car?
Huh?
It seems like a Pontiac.
Yeah,
Just a Pontiac. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm specializing in one at the moment, but I'm actually working on getting into multiple because the engine that I swap in kind of transfers to like Grand Prix and like Buicks and that kind of thing. And there's a market for that where people don't like to work on the car. So I'm kind of transitioning to that as well, but I started with Fieros.
Oh, if I were you, bro, I'll find mechanics that do that type of work in that lane of brand of car and focus on that as well, because you're going to need that type of work done and you don't want to be hands-on all the time.
Yeah. He is smart though. He's going into a niche of a niche.
Yeah.
And stuff, which is so you can dominate that niche, but you just gotta really put yourself out there to be the guy in that niche and then scale it from there.
Yeah, ultimately, bro, you should know all parts of your business and then delegate from there. But if you don't know what's happening, then it's like, okay, well, you know,
you should be able to do every job within your business so that you know how things are supposed to be run properly, and also you can train them.
Fair enough. And I'm sorry, one more thing. Are you guys going to be in Miami the next 2 weeks? I'm actually coming down to the U.S. In the next 2 weeks. I'm in Canada, in Niagara Falls. I'm curious if you guys are going to be around. I'd love to meet you guys or something because I'm going to be there.
We'll be here, but
we'll play by ear.
Yeah, we'll don't worry, guys. We'll do a public meetup with you guys eventually. We've gotten a lot of requests for that. We just got to figure out how we're going to do it and everything. We're probably going to do a live event with Valuetainment here in the next month. So we'll stay posted, and you guys will be able to come there and meet us and everything like that. But I don't be outside like that, man.
But bro, for the caller, real quick, your thing is going to be marketing, bro. Your niche is going to be like, for example, very niched. So you need marketing done ASAP.
Yeah.
So cool.
All right, man. Peace.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
No problem, man. Good question.
Let's go. 73863.
Who's up next? 73363. All right. Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the pod. What's your question? Shoot.
Thank you. I want to quickly start by saying thank you to the entire panel and those behind the scenes for doing everything that you do for us, giving back, especially with knowledge.
Thanks, man.
Question is a thought experiment. Let's assume that CBDCs are going to be forced into our lives.
Right.
And the government can instantaneously stop you from buying and selling crypto because they're going to have full control over the use, creation, and destruction of their digital coin.
Yeah.
Is there a real use case for crypto in the future if there is a full crackdown?
Take it away, guys.
And it isn't interchangeable with the government coin?
Yeah, it's a good question. People always go towards freedom, right? I would say right now, especially, I mean, if you want to avoid that future, right, talk to your congressman, right? Tom Emmer is one of the he's currently the Republican whip of Congress. He basically probably has some of the most education and knowledge on crypto and can speak the most fluently about it. So talk to those people, right, of your state, of your jurisdiction, and say, I don't want this central bank digital currency because now is the time, right, where people can fight that thing, right?
Right.
That being said, let's go with that inevitability of, they're going to push it out, right? I would say read the book, The Sovereign Individual. It gives a good space for that, where basically as governments going from the industrial age to the digital age become more and more authoritative and also more ridiculous, right? We kind of, we go towards like, I don't want to say like exactly an idiocracy, but, when things just get more and more ridiculous over time, right? People get fed up with it. It's kind of like religion, right? Back in the day, the Catholic religion, I'm not saying anything bad about it. I went to a Catholic high school and, went to church, all that stuff. But they, enforced their power way too much. What happened? Boom, you got Martin Luther, you got people basically defecting and stopping that system, right? Industrialized nations and globalization is at that point right now, essentially, where industrialization hit its peak.
Yep.
And from now on out, we're going towards the digital world. A lot of people aren't ready for that. So the government, this is kind of like the Neural Rabini argument, which is once the government comes and controls the money again, right, crypto is going to die. But because people want to go towards freedom, what people are going to do is going to learn how to
circumvent that.
Right. And once
government
you have
control of currency.
Yeah. And once you have your government coins, you'll know exactly how to receive crypto. Right.
Yeah.
And so after people take enough shit from the government because they accepted this, right, then they're going to find ways to basically circumvent that. And so I think that's, in China, in America, in every single country in the world. China tried to ban it. They couldn't.
They found a way to get it to still get it.
China couldn't do it. And they have control over everybody and a social credit system and everything. And people still found a way to trade it. But you can't stop Bitcoin. You can't stop Ethereum. And you can't stop these L1s. The technology is like open source now. So someone could just make their own version of a currency again. You can't, if once there's enough nodes, enough computers running it and stuff, that means you back in the day, you actually could probably have ran the entire Bitcoin network on one iPhone.
Wow.
Back in the day, you just need a couple laptops and it just keeps running and stuff. And you just get the system state needs to restart again. Yeah. So there's no way they're going to stop it. Now, could price go down? Hell yeah. But one Bitcoin's always one Bitcoin, one Ethereum's always one Ethereum. But
if you want to avoid that too, like get some now while you can too.
Yeah.
Right. Because if the government gets that basically, authoritative with the money system, right? You want to be able to, have your gold. At that point, gold is massively important, right?
Gold,
Having, your assets that you can actually own. Is really important.
Let me say something about the central bank digital currencies, because he's right. They're over 134 countries are pushing a central bank digital currency in the next 2 years.
Yeah.
134. That's what we know of right now.
Yeah.
That's from China to America.
That's
right.
wild.
And I mean, when we first came on Fresh and Fit, it was kind of like a pipe dream a little bit. We're like, oh, we heard about it. It's not happening. 2 years later, look at that.
Yeah.
It's out. 2 more years. Like within 4 years, we go from it's just a thought to now they're rolling it out in 134 countries now.
October this year, starting towards Europe, basically. They're already they laid out their game plan. We've given it to our group. There's about a 22-page document from the IMF that basically says this is exactly what we want to do with digital currency. We've given that to our group, and basically we're being prepared for that, so that we can not have to rely on government. We can have that self-sovereignty no matter what happens. Best case scenario or worst case scenario.
So these central bank digital currencies, the way they're going to be rolled out is with stimulus checks. So there's going to be, at some point, there's going to be a recession. They're going to give out stimmies again. And the way they're going to get all the...
everyone wants to take the money is be like, hey, you got to make this wallet with their central... And then everyone's like, oh, I get my stimmy check. Okay, I just got to make this account.
Right away. So they're going to be like, you want your $1,200 for all the single moms. All the single moms are going to log into the app because they want their money today. Or it's like, okay, Maria.
The nigga that called in earlier.
Yeah.
He going to be signing up.
But
I fuck that bank teller. I get that money now. Yeah.
Here's what I tell you: as soon as because it's free money, everyone's gonna take it, right?
Free money,
but it's not free. It's a trap.
Comes at a price. Yeah,
it comes at a price. What I would recommend you do: take that stimmy check, dump it into stocks, dump it into an asset class, stocks, real estate, gold, something that, or improve your property, just something that makes you wealthier. Because what eventually what they'll end up doing is that you can't buy guns with it, you can't buy this with it, you can't buy that with it. And then eventually, they won't allow you to save. That in the most dystopian world about these central bank digital currencies, they're going to try to take away your ability to save money. Soon enough, it's like, okay, here's your check. You have 1 week to spend it, or it's gone. Yeah, fuck. You have to go spend it.
Yeah,
that's a dystopian world, and that's why we're
going towards. And you see, most Americans are retarded and don't know that this is what's coming, which is why you need to be autonomous and have different asset classes. You need to have your silver, your gold. You need to have bonds, stocks, cryptocurrency, real estate. You need to have all these things in place so that like they can't control you. But most people are going to do what? Oh, I can get free money. I'm going to make a central bank account. And the next thing you know, bam, they fucking got you.
Let me tell you this last thing. So the last time they gave a stimulus check, if you just threw it into any of the top 25 cryptos, you're up about 12 to 14,000 right now. On Hex, I think you're up like 100 grand. But on any of these top coins, you just dumped it. The $1,200 they gave you into a crypto, you're up like 10 racks right now.
Damn.
Still after everything crashed right now.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. So it's just
no, bro. They're gonna go buy their Balenciaga shoes. That's what they're gonna go buy with those $1,200, bro. People are fucking stupid consumers, man. It's ridiculous.
You know who won from the stimulus checks? Amazon did.
Of
or
course.
Balenciaga. My bad. I meant to say Balenciaga.
The kids.
No, you had it right. You had it right.
You was right. Purpose.
Oh, God,
yeah.
man.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
We got
Good
some
question, guy.
We got some chats here, right, Chris?
Last call.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, man.
No problem.
Great
Thank you.
question. High IQ conversation, my friend.
Last call. Let's go with 7090, and the girls are here.
All right. Thanks, Chris. You told us that already.
No problem.
Hello? Stupid.
All right. What's up, man? What's your question? Hit us with the question.
Hello?
Yes.
We can hear you, bro.
We got you. We can hear you.
Okay, Fresh. So what do you think about the car flipping business as a side hustle?
I think it's great, but honestly speaking, bro, right now, I'll go into honestly now you need a mentor, bro, because what's happening is the market's going down. I just lost like a bunch of money in the market, not gonna lie. But ultimately, if you know where you're going with the market, how to time it properly, you can win. But if you don't know what's happening, then you're gonna lose. So find
Would
a
you
mentor.
say car flipping in general is a bad idea right now, or does it? Maybe is there maybe luxury cars work, or just in general, car flipping is not a good move right now?
Well, each class of car, like luxury, compact, and then this all cars is gonna have its own skill level. I'm just saying find a mentor in that space because, bro, right now, bro, like you might get into the market and buy something now, but it could drop immensely in like a week or two. You don't know. So have a mentor that knows what's going on to guide you down the path. Because, bro, you could buy cars right now. Yeah, bro, I bought it really cheap, but you bought it pretty high. So you need to know the markets. Right. And the only way you're gonna know is from a mentor that actually knows what's happening. And he watched the market for years. So if you don't know what's happening, then you're gonna lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
that's what we do with the courses. Is we took all the lumps in the beginning, so you don't make all these mistakes in the beginning. That's it.
Yeah,
you know,
because you didn't know what you know. If you don't know that, you don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, like having a mentor in the space that knows what's happening to make good choices. Because if you buy the wrong car, the wrong time, you're gonna lose money, and then you're gonna be out of money.
Yep.
So
yeah.
Okay. So if unless they're good, they have someone who's really finger pulse on it. Don't even bother.
I wouldn't even try it, bro.
Don't even try it.
Nah.
Yeah, because
it's like going into real estate without knowing anything.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, and you can't. Yeah.
Remember what Houston Royal told us? You can buy the right car with the wrong specs and it won't sell.
There you go.
Yep.
It's true.
Well, you can buy the right car with the wrong specs and it won't. Oh wow.
100%.
It won't sell.
Specs are very important, especially for like luxury cars.
Yep.
Man, fuck that shit, bro.
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
Cars. Fuck cars, man.
Bro,
I still drive my 2002 Honda. I don't give a fuck. All right, I'm not buying none of these stupid ass luxury cars, man, unless it's with some passive income. But yeah,
shout out to AP.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out to AP, man. Right. Go buy AP watches, guys. That'll be a better investment than these fucking cars, man.
That was a great interview you did with Nico, bro.
Oh yes,
dude,
yes,
that was dope.
Speaking of which, by the way, real quick, you guys should watch that interview. We talked about watches. If you guys do want to park your money somewhere and actually have it, Rolexes and APs are a good place to be, man.
There you go.
Obviously, plain Jane, don't fucking put diamonds on it like an idiot, especially on an AP.
Some Mariners.
If you put diamonds on an AP, it'll automatically drop the value down like $10,000. When I was talking with Nico Leonard, watch expert, so he said APs hold the value the best because there's only $40,000. There's only 40,000 of them made a year.
Yep.
Then if you want to get a Rolex, just make sure you get a model that like a Pepsi, a Batman, a sought after model. A presidential is good. Rose gold. He has a classic Submariner right here.
Bluesy.
Yeah, right. So get a piece that holds value well. But yeah, man, watches also are doing pretty well. Even though the market's a little bit down right now, they still hold their value for the most part. So,
I mean, if you can buy these retail, like from this actual stop, like this one's $14,000, it's still worth over 20 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in the moment I bought it, it was in profit.
Yeah. If you can. I mean, getting a Rolex retail is like, you got to sell a leg though nowadays, man.
Or have a good relationship with that person or the store owner that likes you.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this, how much you asked me in 2021, this watch was 28,000 to 30,000.
Yeah.
So even this watch has fallen $8,000.
Yeah.
And stuff. So the market has softened, but it's still up.
It's still up. So watches, luxury watches are a good way to park money in a situation where you can still enjoy it. You just have to buy the right watches. And from what Nico was telling me, he was saying APs are the best when it comes to holding value because they're right there in the middle where they don't make that many of them. It's still within a price range that people can get them. But it's not the same as Rolex depends on the model, and then obviously Pateks are very expensive. So it is what it is.
All right,
cool. Cheers, Miguel and Charlie. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Brand.
And then Jonathan 56 been watching FNF for 6 months. Changed my mindset. Visited Miami 2 weeks ago for UFC 287. Pulled a baddie with 54K followers. Hit up Van Dome without a table. Then added her to the balcony gang in the suite at S. South Beach.
Balcony gang in the building.
Salute, Fresh and Myron. Shout out to you, my friend. Listen.
Only the real G's know about balcony gang.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
BBC gang in the building.
Balcony gang, yes, sir. Oh God.
Yeah, but that's great. See, notice how he said he pulled her in person.
Yeah.
Because if you had DM'd her, bro, she would have responded to you, nigga. Girls that got 54K followers really be thinking they're celebs, man. They're gassed up to another level. Quintessential W Crypto Nerds, got you. Of course, is open now. Right now, if you guys want to get in there, man, don't be a brokey. Go ahead and get into crypto, man. Like I told y'all before, me and Fresh, we're diversified. We're in everything. We got luxury watches, real estate, cryptocurrency,
so
precious metals.
Right now, no, in the future,
real estate.
I'm about to buy more gold and more crypto.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
So
yeah,
so get in there now, guys.
And just to give people a little bit of an idea of what is included in the course, right?
Yeah.
So when you come over here to Crypto Mindset, basically hit the link that's in the chat there as well as in the description below. You come over here on this page here with Fresh and Fit. It's $997.60. You can pay that with GPay. You can add to cart. You can pay that with PayPal as well as just your credit card. I would recommend.
And they get a discount for crypto, right? If they pay with crypto?
Yes. If they pay in crypto, they have to email us and say in the subject, basically Fresh and Fit, right? Crypto discount. We'll give you guys a 15% discount if you pay in Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Wow.
And the market's down. We don't care, right? It's one of those things where we want people to start getting used to paying in crypto or start getting used to using their crypto. And then, finding ways to gain more, on the back end of that through the knowledge that we gain. The other thing I'll add is in terms of what you get with the course, you get 20 webinars, 5 pre-recorded, right? Plus 15 live every single day from 10 a.m. Eastern as well as 10 p.m. Eastern. We have off days. We're starting the webinars from Saturday, May 6th at 10 p.m. Eastern, and we're ending either on the 20th or the 21st. We'll kind of play it up by ear a little bit because we have off days in the middle there. When you guys might need a break, need a refresher, all that type of stuff, right? We have guests coming in, people who we won't name names, but people who basically run major crypto projects in Ethereum and other areas.
Gotcha.
We have those guys coming in. You can ask them a lot of questions.
Finger on the pulse for real.
Yeah,
exactly. And so yeah, a lot of different stuff like that. We take you from zero to hero. Basically, if you are somebody who's knows nothing about crypto, we'll bring you to basically a high. Like high beginner, low intermediate level, basically get you functional. If you're already in crypto, right, there's probably a Swiss cheese part of your game. Basically, we have what we recommend is on-chain data, technical analysis, and fundamental analysis. If you can basically overlap those 3 things, in addition to probably knowledge from the traditional market as well, you overlap those 4 things, then basically you can really understand cryptocurrency at a good level. But usually people have a hole in one of those aspects. We'll help you basically figure that out. We have guys who are more like kind of quant level math people who basically will go deep into the on-chain side. We have Miguel's a fundamental analysis expert. I'm on the technical analysis side. So we cover it all. And we lean into being nerds that win, right?
And I think the important thing here is that y'all are not selling a course where it's like, okay, just go through the modules and you'll learn everything. No, you guys are there talking to them live with charts, real time. Hey, we predict this is going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And you guys are making real-time giving real-time feedback right then and there, bringing in experts that have their fingers on the pulse. So you're not going to get a more immersive course, guys, on teaching you how to, it's basically a live coaching Zoom call twice per day for like weeks on end.
You're having a mentor hold your hand, tell you what to buy, what not to buy. You can't beat that.
No, so if you're going to be like a coder, you'd go to a coding boot camp, right? If you want to make money in crypto, come to the Crypto Mindset. This is the crypto boot camp.
And I really like that it's not you guys call it a course, but realistically speaking, it's not. It's you guys are doing live coaching right then and there, and guys are making money right then and there. They're buying crypto as y'all are sitting there doing the webinar. So
we had a guy come to our party. He paid for a table from you guys. Money he made from crypto. Pay for the table.
Dude, we're not joking around. Since last time we were here, our guys have made like 2 to 6 times on their cash. I mean, we're talking about people who've already won with us, put in 100 racks and are up like $500,000 right now. And stuff like, I mean, just if you go through our chats and stuff on our channels and stuff, they're like, "Thanks, Miguel. I just made my first $50,000. This is my Miguel. I started with $1,000. Now I have 10 grand for the first. I've never had $10,000 in my life. Like I know that feeling because like I was like I was like 22 until I never had more than $2,000 my whole life until I was over the age of 22.
Damn.
And I was like, wow. And so I know how that feels. Like that is magical and stuff. Like we have NFT experts and stuff. I mean, we cover everything. We cover literally everything L1s, but the important part is most people lose most of their money right there in the beginning. It's because they don't know what they're doing. They're like, oh, they'll fall for some scammer. They're like, I don't know what, they'll go on Twitter asking for help. These scammers hit them up, rinse you, and you're done. you're out. So it's about surviving and learning how to do it properly, and then from there, man, you're just making money. And right now is the best time. I mean, look, last time we were here, we bought the lows. But it's like the prices have come down a tiny bit. That's why we came here today, because we didn't want to come here when the prices were like this.
Yeah.
We wanted to come down where you guys can buy right now. And even if you guys don't get into the course, buy some Bitcoin, buy some Ethereum, you're going to win. Boom. Right. Boom.
And we give free information on our channels, Dollar Cost Crypto and Cultivate Crypto, every single day. I do 5 days a week. I think you do 4. And so we're always giving free information as well. Go to the channels. You can learn all about it there. And the other thing you mentioned here in terms of like the people that we've helped already gain their portfolio, right?
Right.
We have it down to a science. We understand, kind of how crypto is going. And for most people, I would say this is very conservative, but this is highly possible if you really pay attention. It's kind of like when you go to the gym, you want to spend a few hours a day, right? You're going to do cardio one day. You're going to do, other stuff a different day, right?
Yep.
For crypto, it's the same thing. You want to basically, once you have that course, solid foundation information, you want to keep that momentum going, right? So we give you free information to help you do that. But what I'll say in terms of like where your portfolio can go realistically, right? Like very, very conservatively, if you're like for the next 2 to 3 years, like 4 days a week, spending about 30 minutes on those days at least, learning something new about crypto, you can add an extra 0 to however much money you put in the market, as long as you follow basic.
And you guys are very
best
risk
principles.
averse, which I like. You guys teach guys how to invest in a point where it's not going to hurt the individual investing. Like you guys are all in on crypto, but you don't put that same burden on people that work with you. You kind of tell them, okay, you want to be conservative. This is what I would do. Boom.
We don't day trade. We don't use leverage. We show people here's a safe way to do it, but we tell people don't do it.
Yeah. And once again,
you don't have to do it.
You see all the time. Only put what you're willing to lose.
Yeah,
exactly. That's important.
Guys, I got to credit these guys. I got a 6-figure crypto portfolio myself, and I'm a real estate guy, and I do it all for the strength of what they told me to do. I don't know shit. I just do what they tell me.
Right. And did you start with 6 figures in terms of the amount of money that you put into crypto, right?
No, man. I put in all together like half of that.
Right. And so you added another 0.
I just bought at the right time, had the right guidance, and I was able to pretty much double my money.
Yep. Yeah. You put an extra 0 on that portfolio.
Even with the market down.
Yeah, you went from a 5-figure, sum to a 6-figure sum, right?
Yep.
And we do that for a lot of people. So if you start with $1,000, that's cool, right? We'll get you to $10,000 in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yep. Easy.
Very easy. And as long as you're paying attention, you basically 4 days a week, 30 minutes a day for those 4 days for 2 to 3 years, you're going to make more money doing that a lot of the time, depending on how much you put in, right? Basically, than a lot of people do in their full-time jobs. It's like another nice savings account. I won't call it an income stream. I'll call it a savings account, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And so then if you're starting with $10,000, we can get you to 100. If you're starting with 100, we can get you to 1 million, right? And so on and so forth. So,
and you'll hold your own keys, your own coins, and it's not that you're trusting yourself to something else. You're doing it yourself. We teach you how to fish.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Crypto's around in 13 years. I've been in crypto for 7. I didn't even start my own YouTube channel until I made $1 million, not $1 million off my business, $1 million from crypto.
Yep.
That's when I started. I started my channel in 2021 and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All right. Well, hey man, they're the best in the business. They're crypto millionaires for real. Even now with the market down, they're still crypto millionaires. A lot of these other guys can't say that, man.
And they're still here.
And they're still here, man.
Yeah.
Smitty goes, what happened with Cardano in the crypto space? Were we foolish to believe in it? Fact or fiction, por favor?
Por favor. No, yeah, it's fine. It's just Cardano always takes forever. It's like a slow train. It takes forever for it to do anything. It's
off of the bear market lows.
Off of the bear market lows and stuff. Last bull market, I mean, it stayed at a penny to 5 cents for like the entire bull run, and then boom, it just shot up to $3.
Yeah, I would say Cardano is probably going to be a real high flyer from next year.
Yeah,
right.
This year.
It just tends to do very well in the second year of the 4-year cycles, which we're in the first year of the new 4-year cycle. And next year is the second year. So 2023 is the best year to buy crypto. 2024 is the second best year. 2025 is basically a great year to take a lot of profit. So we're going to help you guys along that plan.
Cool. Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to be back with some lovely ladies for Fresh Fit After Hours, man. Go ahead. It's going to be you guys ask the questions because it's Friday. So get some good questions for the girls, and we will go ahead.
Super
I'll be back here at what time, Chris?
10:30.
10:30? Cool, man. All right, man. Catch you guys back here in a little bit.
Peace.
I ran so far.